Alright everybody, Slicem here with SlycemGaming, and we are finally going. It took me a little bit of a headache. Sorry about that. I had to update some computer stuff that I wasn't expecting, and in the meantime it messed up some of my settings on OBS. So here we go, we're live, we're ready to rock, we're ready to roll. Krusty Krab coming in first. Ultimate Wall Crawler saying, "Hey Slicem, good seeing you, buddy." There's Quell, Rye, Joshua. We got Kevin. King Kush saying yo yo yo. Rye saying, "How do you guys click it that fast?" Camaro says, "Slicem, you got banned." I did. Yep. So guys, if you're curious on why I got banned or how I got banned, go check it out. It's the video from last night. It was called "Name That Champ," who is this champ, and ban hammer time or something like that. So that will answer all your questions concerning the ban. Hey, Willow saying, "You guys are quick." What's up, Zani C? Good seeing you. And a good welcome, everybody. Again, I'm here kind of playing around on my secondary account. Having fun. So there's Anthony. Yo, yo, yo. What's up? Oh, there's Allison. Well, hello, Miss Allison. What's up, Diaz? She says, "No." It definitely happened. What's up, Glock? Glock up in the house as well. Alright. Jamie Johnson, did you have to start over? I didn't have to start over. That's the good news. So I've got my secondary account. I'm just kind of playing on it. I received a 7-day ban, so could have been much worse. I was going to say, is this on auto fight? Jeez. But all in all, not bad. It is what it is. Doing pretty good, King. We'll see how tonight goes. Hopefully we can get things rolling. Again, yeah, Priesthood is a temp ban. Again, and you'll notice on the title here, it's day 2 of 7 days. Yep. There you go, Willow. Let me know if that's a little bit better. Again, I had some issues with my computer, so we'll see what happened. Or not really issues. I did some updates, and then I went into my OBS, and then some of the settings were jacked up, so. Joshua says, "No surgery for my collarbones, 6 weeks recovery time." That sucks, but you avoided surgery, so. Camaro says, "Kabanned." That is correct. I was kabanned. They said, "No soup for you." Anybody know how much Iron Man was first round? Yeah, he was 2.313, basically. I think he'll go down, but that's just my opinion. I know. Legend... Here's the crazy part, Legend. The day that I hit 1,000 subscribers, just so you know, Legend, on top of it, Super Chat is active. Ha 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 ha. Raven Knight says, "Sly, I think BG stole your idea. He has Joel on Skype with him." Yeah, well, that's to be expected. Guys are going to start mimicking what we do. It's highly successful. So to be expected. The difference is we do it every night. They do it once in a blue moon. It's kind of flattering, I guess. You know, both of them have a much larger subscription count than I do. Yet we hold similar views as far as views per subscriber. So it actually works out quite well. So Camaro said, "Frojo said 1.7 for Iron Man. I didn't get him." Yep, we were light. Me and him both thought it'd be lower than that. He came in a little higher than we thought, so. Q Thunder saying, "Both of my accounts got banned for no reason. I even talked to Kabam Mike, and he sent me a link to get my account back, but it didn't work. I downloaded the game for the first time in a couple months today and deleted it immediately." Yeah, it happens. So. What's up, Quell? Good seeing you, buddy. So yeah, Legend, the only good news is, not only will you be out $100, ha ha ha, but the other neat thing about it is, so what we do here is, of course, if you can't tell across the top, I got the leaderboard. So the weekly leaderboard there is there to help you. You get to show your name off for a week. When you donate, your name goes on the weekly leaderboard. And then you'll notice last week's top supporter, whoever wins for the week, we'll pick out one game that we're going to stream the following week. So, for example, last Spartan was the champ from last week. So tomorrow, the game plan is to stream Elder Scrolls Online on the PS4. So I'm getting that all set up. Should be ready to roll. And that's what we're planning on doing, is streaming some Elder Scrolls tomorrow. So Kevin says, did you get banned for exploiting the Master Mode glitch? I did. Absolutely. Bulldog says, somebody call that Iron Man cutoff. Who was it? That was Bulldog or not? The man. The myth, the legend. He nailed it. So Brat saying, hey, Bull. Rye said, I called 1,000. Was I right? 1,000 on what, Rye? We don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, if that's what you're talking about. We're close. I'm at like 965. I've been stuck at 965 for like what feels like an eternity here. So different playing without Perry again. Let's see here. Ravenite says, I think it was Bulldog, the cutoff master, that called it. Hey, Raven, don't start. Don't build it before it even ends. Okay? We got a ways to go here. Right, said 1,000 points for Iron Man, Elmo. Yeah, no, you were off a little bit there, man. Burn One says, I am absolutely done with AQ. I took 0 hits, lost well over half my health. That sucks. Kevin says, what's my profile pic? I can't really tell. Is that like ET or something, maybe? I don't know. Yang says, I could pick a PS1 game for you to stream. I may still have my PS1 somewhere. Maybe. So, it might be possible. Aaron says he's going to try for 1.2 mil before sleeping tonight. Q Thunder saying, it's been a long time coming. You definitely deserve it. I remember subscribed on your second stream at 35 subs. Dude, I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that's been hanging out. So there you go, Aaron. He's going to get him a 3-star Doc Ock. Let's see. Quell, I got a PS4 Slice. Should play GTA. Hey, look. The man who leads the leaderboard at the end of the week. That's the one that picks the game. So, that's the guy that's going to pick. Alright. Ellis says you're banned. I am. Agent the Legend says, did they take all your rewards from exploiting the Master Mode glitch? That's a great question. I don't know. I do like that YouTube profile there, Ellis. That is a sexy SlycemGaming logo. Loving it. That's super awesome. So yeah, no, I don't know if they took any of my stuff or not. Couldn't tell you. Who knows? Yang saying he's got it picked out already. We'll see. Hey, Axel, what's up? Good seeing you. Supersonic, what did I get banned for? I tell you what, the best thing I can tell you to do is go watch my stream from last night. I'm banned for 7 days. That part I have no problem re-explaining. There's not a lot to explain there, but here. Let me get this for you. Alright. Come on, computer, do what I say. There you go. There's the link to the stream from last night. Go check it out. Kevin says, do you think they'll add Lockjaw to the game? According to the photo we're seeing, it looks like Lockjaw is coming. It looks like he's coming to the game. Probably going to be an unplayable character, maybe. Not real sure, but it does look like Kingpin's going to be coming for sure. Medusa. So, things we kind of thought and expected there. We're seeing how it's all going to tie in now. Real Deal says, guess I can't call you Name Thief right now, huh? That is correct. right now, it's definitely not a name thief yet. Right this moment. Ella says, I think it's BS that people are getting Kabam for Kabam's dumb mistake. Look, it was their mistake, but I knew good and well what I was doing. I mean, it's not like I can claim I was an idiot, man. I knew what I was doing. Now, do I think that it's fair the way they handle things? No, not really, but at the end of the day, it's their game. And again, if you watch that link I post, it really, really kind of goes more into detail about how I feel about it, the state of the game, what I think they should do, and things of that nature. So it's definitely interesting, I think. So, the Wolf, I feel like we should walk you naked down the street chanting shame. Look at you, Wolf. Good to see you in here, buddy. Wolf is one of my salesmen at my store. Too funny. Yeah, Lockjaw hype. It's real. People are going to be going all over that Lockjaw. If he comes as a playable, I can see him really getting a lot of attention. The thing is, he doesn't fit the calendar or the alphabetical list, which we went over yesterday. Anthony, let me know when you're in and we'll go. Who is that guy? Who's the big guy in the back poster? Which one? Like that one? That's the Boondock Saints. Great movie. If you haven't seen it, I advise you check it out. So, Burn was saying the real deal. Where is the wrench? Oh, real deal saying not loved like that here, Burn. So not true. So not true. Frojo's saying, how about Lockjaw licks the screen instead? Ooh, nice call. Talking about the finishing moves there. Hey, Wolf, what's up? Wolf saying, hey, Slicem, how's it going? It's going, man. Again, day 2 of 7 being banned. Playing that secondary account, giving it some love tonight. While we talk about a couple different things. As soon as I get some of the guys on the phone, we'll be chatting about it. So, Raven Knight knows. He says Boondock Saints is the best. It's a great one, absolutely. Rain says Lockjaw would be the perfect profile pick for Bulldoggernaut. It would be. Yeah, the second one was good too. I'm super excited. Can't wait for the third. When or whenever it may come. Cannot wait. And it's coming. Let's see. Kevin says, who goes after King Groot and before Loki on the character? Kingpin. That's who. Kingpin is the one that's going to go after King Groot and before Loki. Legend, I've got a question, Sly. What would you think if Kabam added a reward for staying in one alley like for a long time? I'm assuming is what you mean. Sorry, guys, I'm getting whooped, but I'm not really paying attention. I'm trying to answer questions here. What's up, Corgi? Good seeing you, buddy. What's up, Curtis? Real Deal saying I owned the Saints DVD like 20 times. Every time someone borrowed it, I never give it back. It's because it's too good of a movie. You can't let people borrow it. You know? You can't let them. They'll take it. Jid, what's up? Good to see you in here, buddy. Lockjaw won't be playable. Yeah, we don't think Lockjaw's going to be playable. Doesn't appear that way. A daily crystal for 20 days and an ally premium for 40. I don't see that coming. You know, the payoff for being in the same alliance for a long time is the rewards. You know, hopefully as you grow, the team grows and you get better and better rewards. So, what's up, Smoke Man? Good seeing you, buddy. Wolf saying, yeah, when you click that agreed to the terms and agreements, that means you won't exploit glitches and imperfections. That is totally correct. Again, the only complaint that I had is you leave it up for 24 hours. And again, that's not even my biggest complaint. My biggest complaint is what they do or don't do for their customer, which is us, the players. And again, go watch the stream from the other night, and it'll go a little bit deeper into that. Kevin, yeah, they are making a Boondock Saints 3 as far as I know. What's up, Smoke, says Joshua. Corgi, one of my coworkers is playing MCOC. You believe it? He's already level 15 in like 2 days. Nice, Corgi bringing people in. That's what we're talking about. There's Sigler saying, what's going on, guys? Hey, Sigler, good seeing you, buddy. All right. Uh-oh. Where am I at? No one can call out, but 35 y'all haven't hit. Not to call out anyone, but out of 35, y'all haven't hit the like button. Says Burn One. Yeah, hit that like button, fellas. Come on now. There's Hayden. Hayden in the stands. What's up, Hayden? Good seeing you. Oh, yeah. So, Frojo, if you want, let me know. We'll bring you in on the call. We'll start getting this kind of talking and see if we can get things rolling about this. There's A. Willow saying, how's it going? Tony, Bulldog, Chid, and Slice. Real deal. Yeah. It's like an ATM spitting out money. Are you going to take it? Yep, but still not legal. You know, there's a lot of other things that I looked at about this one, and the thing about it is when you're talking about gaming, you know, that's just the way gaming goes. As a developer, you can't, you know, you got to be responsible for what you're doing. And again, I think the biggest argument against them is it's how they treat us. If it was a little bit on the fair side, it would be another thing. So, not going to dig into it again. You want to hear my rant about it? Go check out yesterday's stream. So, Jason Perez says, hey, SlycemGaming, what did you get banned in the first place? I've been MIA for a while. All right, let's try this one more time. If you want to watch yesterday's stream, there is the link. Inside that link, I talk about the ban, I talk about why I'm banned, and I talk about the game, my opinion of some of the things going on in the game, and what I would like to see, and why I would like to see it. And I just got wrecked by Venom. Well, I got hit anyway. Ooh, too soon. Caught him there. There we go. Supersonic says, I watched the video. To be honest, you are right. The last time Kabam screwed up, instead of giving 10,000 Mastery Mode shards, they give 10,000 Mastery Mode crystals, and they reverse the account to where it was. Yeah, it's been seen a couple different ways, so... Ultimate Wall Crawler says, everyone's analogies about the exploit are whack. Yeah, that's... It can get crazy. Sick saying, does anyone else think it's funny how that exploit showed up in the game after the monthly quest was going for 3 weeks already? Yeah, it's definitely interesting. There's no doubt about that. And again, we got 40 people here hanging out, chatting. Feel free to tell us what you think. And again, we're going to get ready to rock and roll. A. Willow says, especially when there's hundreds of others grabbing that money, real deal. Yeah, ATM spitting out money. Everybody's grabbing their handfuls. You better believe I'm probably going to take a whack at it. Let's see if we can get Frojo here. What's up, Tipsy? Frojo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you are soft. Can you guys hear Frojo? Let me know.
Is this any better?
Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn you up a little bit over here on my end. Go ahead, Frojo. Try again.
Hello, hello.
Alright, guys. Let me know if you can hear Frojo or not. I'm hoping he comes across loud and clear to you guys. He's a little soft on my end, but if I need to fix it, just let me know. How's it going, brother?
It's going, man.
Staying busy? Or at least trying to, I assume.
I guess so. Got the kiddo, so.
Oh, nice. How's he been?
Crazy.
No, that's...
He saw the warheads, so we had to do the warheads. He was only able to do one at a time. He backed out after he tried to put 2 in, and he wouldn't do the second one.
Really?
Hear me?
All right, now I got you. You should come in loud and clear now. There we go. Go ahead, brother. Now you should be loud and clear here.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. He should be turned up. All should be good. Buzzard saying he barely hears you. Smokeman said, did I miss Skyrim yesterday? No, Smoke. Tomorrow I'm going to be opening up with maybe a little MCOC, but we're going to be mainly doing some Elder Scrolls online gameplay for the PS4. Again, that comes from Last Spartan, who was last week's top supporter, coming in with $40, so he gets to pick out a game for this week, one night. And so I'm going to do that. That's going to be a new deal that we're going to do one day a week, probably be on Thursday nights, roughly. We will stream whatever the person who donated the most the week before to the stream. They're going to get to pick out a game off of a couple different systems. I'm pretty open. If I have the system or anything that I can run it on, I will pick the game up and we'll stream that game. So, all right, they're saying still quite a bit. Try talking again. Let's see if that works.
All right, I'll talk again. I'm here.
Wolf saying R.I.P. eardrums. Sounds like you're up loud and clear now. So, yeah, there we go.
Something's up.
Now we got you. Good deal. There's Legend saying, I got to charge my phone and go. Been missing your streams. Want to let you know I'm alive. Well, glad to know you're alive. We've missed having you around, Legend. Good seeing you, man. All right. So, did you read about the new Alliance War?
Yeah, I read about it.
What do you think?
Well, I think it's something that needed to be done because, like, it hasn't been changed at all, like the map wise, and neither has Alliance Quest. Really, I mean, they've changed like a couple things, Alliance Quest, but like I think they need to like, I don't know. People are already complaining. You know, there's 5 mini bosses now. We don't know how bad it's going to be. You know, we don't know.
No, you know, here's the thing. Kabam's making an attempt. Now the question is going to be, what does this attempt look like? You know, the complaint that I'm hearing and that I've seen so far is more so that people feel like it's going to be more of an attempt to force units to be spent, which of course equals money grab for Kabam. Now, I don't know if I buy that just yet, but there are some things that people are pointing out that make sense. You know, they're pointing out the fact that basically no longer do defender kills matter, so it's forcing people to be more attack oriented and be forced to use units if they go down. And since there's no defender kill points, you can just keep attacking. You know, it only matters if you kill them, which in return would allow you to spend more units.
I don't really get that. I don't really get that. Why they took that away? That doesn't really make sense at all.
Yeah, I don't. I kind of agree with that. Uh-oh, sorry. Let me turn my phone on vibrate here.
Burp.
You know, it's definitely interesting to see. And the other thing is Q Line's got a good point. He said, I unlocked some scouting masteries. Now they are worthless. LOL. Yeah, you know, that's the other thing. Now I'm curious on what they're going to do with those masteries.
What I think we should do is just put all 2 stars in again, and they'll add those defense kills back. I mean, because they're just telling us, you know, defense doesn't matter at this point. You know, like defense mattered like up until a week ago. Like you getting kills, you strategically placing champions to get kills for your champions, and now you're telling us kills don't matter.
Yeah, I mean,
by meaning no points for kills. Like,
ooh, I had I had the invisible Nightcrawler there for a bit. I hear he's a little bit better than Hood when he goes invisible. I may need to put my game down until he can come back, or I could get another ban. It could be a problem. Yep, I did exploit the game, Mike. The master mode glitch is what I did. So, Allison said, what's your account like, Allison? Now I'm just kind of curious. Rye says, so is Magic, Jugs, etc. not that important anymore for defense?
They still are.
Yeah, I mean,
but
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They took the points away though.
Yeah.
You can still get a bunch of kills because okay. Look, you're still getting something for this. Whatever the skirmish rewards are going to be, we don't know what that's going to be yet. So getting a kill is going to give you some kind of skirmish reward, and the skirmish reward is going to equal what? I don't know.
Well, and that's kind of the dilemma here that we're running into. Skirmish seems to be nothing more than gold, from what I've heard and what I've seen. Now, I could be way off.
Okay, I might have missed that part in the thing.
I know. Here, we're gonna bring Anthony on the
call. If it's just gold, that's kind of bullcrap.
We'll see. I know Anthony has been studying this all day. He's got notes for days. We're gonna bring him in on the call.
Anthony!
Hello.
There's Anthony. Tony Dola, what's up?
Brojo, so good to hear you, man.
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
How is everything?
Not great.
How's Caden?
He's good.
Nice. Happy to be home, I assume?
Yeah. Had to get his sleeping pattern back. Apparently, the night before she brought him to me, she kept him up all night. So, and then she drops him off to me, and she goes, "You need to get him back on a good sleeping rotation because he goes to school next week." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she's all like, he hasn't been sleeping like normal." And so like she gives him to me. He's asleep at 2:00 in the afternoon and sleeps till like 9 p.m. And I'm just like, what the heck is going on? Like, I thought something was wrong with him. Like, I was ready to go, like, take him somewhere. I was like, because I couldn't get him to wake up, like, at all. Like, I couldn't even get him to open his eyes for, like, half a second and say anything to me.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We got Jason Perez saying, Slycem, what's your thoughts on the Alliance War map and 5 mini-bosses? They said they got rid of Slash Tires and Thorns, but imagine they put Bane and Spike Armor. Well, that's what we're talking about, and that's what we're getting ready to discuss, is the adjustments they're making to Alliance War, what it means to us as players, and some of the things we can look forward to. Anthony, I know you have spent much of your day studying this, correct?
I have spent a lot of day, yeah. So, and I heard, as I was making my coffee, I could hear Frojo saying Defender kills got taken away, which they did, which certainly does, like, even I... who apparently like a Kabam apologist can admit that devalues the Defender.
It does more than that. Let me ask you this, because this is my big question. Do you feel that it makes players feel like this is more of a money grab in Alliance War than previous wars? Like they're not forcing us, but it's more of an encouragement to spend units, because now that Defender kills don't matter, I don't care if I die. I can spend every item I have. I still only get 15 items, but I can use all 15. I don't have to worry about my deaths. You know what I mean?
Right. So any part of a free-to-play game is going to be a money grab. That's just the game.
Not totally true, but I know where you're going with.
And everyone, I think a lot of people are just are just expecting a bad thing here, and are just like going there right away without I mean, we don't know all the info. Like,
I agree.
because I could argue that defender placement still has significant value because.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too.
Oh, it's going to be huge because now it's all about protecting the bosses.
Right, and they are most likely going to adjust the way items work and how we use items. You might not get points for a defender kill, but it's still going to be valuable because you're going to have to stop people from finishing their path. You're going to have to. You're still going to want people to use up all their items so that they can't revive on the boss.
Shut them down.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
So as it probably does devalue it a little bit, I'm sure there's still going to be good strategy behind defender kills.
Oh, I don't
not to die. Like someone in my position, I'm gonna continue playing war with the mindset that I don't want to die at all. Like I don't want to keep throwing units at potions and whatnot. Like, you know what I mean? But I do see the other side of it too, where force quitting is going. Like, here, I pulled this up because I knew this was going to be one of our topics, and I just want to read this to y'all. Okay. Where is it? Let me find it. Okay, so since defender kills don't count, bring Ultron, proc regen at 50%, timeout, go back in, get double regen, next fight, rinse and repeat. And that's going to be a legitimate strategy that people are going to use.
Sure.
Say that one more time.
Bring Ultron, proc regen at 50%, force quit, timeout, whatever, go back in, get the double regen, rinse and repeat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if defender kills doesn't matter, then people are just going to force quit. You know, use a regen, force quit, go back in.
In war, if you force quit or you die or whatever, or you time out, it doesn't kill you?
No, it takes half your life.
Half.
Well, if they change that, that would stop that.
And I think that a timeout is going to still count as half. You know what I mean? That's still going to give you half life.
Yeah.
But force quitting will KO you. I could see that. But to put a KO on a timeout, that's not. They can't do that.
That's true.
I can.
Well, they can, but they're not gonna.
Mike said
that would be.
Mike
silly.
says Iron Man, Superior Iron Man are going to be used a lot in Alliance War now.
Yep.
Get timeout, proc regen.
Yep.
But Mystic Dispersion is still a factor. So.
Sure.
Bringing champs that proc a lot are still going to affect your fight. You're still going to have to take that into account.
It really depends until we see these nodes and what we're going to be getting. It's really hard to say what we've got.
I can't wait.
And again, I'm not here to crucify because I'm hoping they did it right. I'm hoping they did the right thing and made this interesting, fun. That it's going to be something that we're all going to want to get into and really dig in and really make the war a little more competitive and a little more interesting.
A new map is good for everything. Like, that's good. That needed. Like, you know.
I wish they wouldn't have done teleporters though. Teleporters are already on my nerves.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel. I don't really mind them. Like, I don't know. And I think that brings a pretty interesting strategy. Like I could be on the left side of the map, and my alliance mate gets stuck on the right side, and to be able to go over and help him, I think is a nice strategic.
If they use it that way.
Right.
But a lot of times we've seen it just go from this empty space to the empty space that's right above it.
Above it, right? Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. It depends on what they're going to do with it. And again, that's what we don't know. There's so many. Well, okay, we know we're getting it, But what are we going to do? We don't know. You know, we have no idea. And again, the early consensus, um, the early worry is exactly here what Mike's saying. You know, I think people are excited about it.
Yep.
They're excited about it in general. What they're hoping is that that they don't mess this up and turn it into a full-blown money grab to use more items. Because if you don't have defender kills and you don't have to worry about certain things, that's where it can become the richest team wins. Because think about it. If you've got an alliance full of guys that are okay using all 15 of their items, they're going to have an advantage over the group that can use 5 items each on average.
Yeah, but the alliance that has the skill and doesn't need items still has a place too.
Sure, but look, when you start talking about your upper tiers and you start talking about getting into that area, you're going to see item use. I mean, it just starts popping up.
Yeah, and that's I mean, that's the game we play. I mean, it's a part of the game, so people are going to use it. I mean, it's like anything else.
No, again, I'm not disagreeing with that. What I'm saying, the concern is Kabam going to do this right and make it so that it is not just a straight item use event, essentially? Is there going to be something in here that's going to make it where alliances that don't spend have a chance to keep up with those that do? I mean, you put 2 alliances at the same skill level against each other, it becomes who can spend more.
Yeah. I can argue that that's how it is now.
I don't disagree. But that's what I'm saying. Is Kabam going to do anything to help negate that? And the thing about it is you can have that statement, but at the end of the day, right now, defender kills at least matter. It can keep people from spending. You know, you run into that really hard mini boss, you may say, okay, are we going to spin? I agree. Star says spinners will win. I don't disagree.
And I just think that's a part of this game that's never going to change or go away.
It's not.
It happens now. It's going to happen then. Whether it's worse or better, I mean, without the people that spend in this game, the rest of us won't have a game to play. So they can't really stop it altogether.
I don't disagree, though. I do feel like there are some people that flip flop on that conversation.
Yeah, and like I mean I would prefer for it to benefit the non-spenders.
I think
because
I think some of it what it is they were seeing, okay, this happened before when certain things they did in the game, when they started seeing people getting kicked from alliances because of like playability and how good players are. Yeah. People are being kicked from top alliances because they're dying in war. Yeah. Now, basically, prestige is king all over again. Skills being removed even more. And if you have high prestige and you can get through, like, okay, say like me, like, I'm not the best fighter, but, like, that's one of the reasons why I think I'm not being let back into For Loki is because they don't think I'm a good enough fighter to let back in. But, like, if I had the time that I had before to play the game, I don't see why they wouldn't add me back now, because now if I die 15 times, it doesn't affect them as long as I can get through the path, which is what I was doing before. Like, yeah. I could get through the path, but I might die a few times.
Yeah, sure. And I think you're a little harder on yourself than you let up. I mean,
I've read their chat, so I know what they said. Yeah.
Well, okay.
It's not me. It's not me being hard on myself. I think I am like a slightly above average player, but like not like great or amazing or anything.
I mean, if I was For Loki and I saw what you did with Rogue on LOL and being able to,
they think that was a joke. The Rogue thing in Labyrinth of Legends. So,
dude, you were consistently over 400 hit combos.
I know, but they thought I was being retarded by doing the whole thing. Some of them. Some of them.
That's a great strategy. You got the regen, survivability.
I know. I know, but we're getting off topic.
Yeah.
I was just saying that I think some of this is being done because they're seeing players kick from alliances because they're not able to play at a high level skill wise.
Yeah, it happened.
I can't remember
in our alliance this week.
I can't remember what exactly it was before that they changed. That was something to do with something similar. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what it was.
What? Prevent what?
It was it was people were being like if you didn't. It was something to do with alliances, and people were being kicked because of certain things. I can't remember what it was though. But I mean, it's also the same thing. It's like if you don't have certain champions, you can't get so far in the game. It's somewhat luck based. So, but before it was something if you didn't have like certain champions and it was the whole thing with the perfect block thing. If you couldn't have a perfect block team, some alliances were removing you because you died more if you didn't have it.
Yeah,
stuff like that. And there was something else. There was something else too that they removed out of the game, and they made a point to say it. I can't remember what it was though.
Was it willpower?
No.
No.
Well, here, back to this Alliance War, I think is going to be interesting. Star really kind of nailed it on the head. She said, it is going to encourage spending. Who cares if I give you 300 kills now? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I read that. I read that too.
It is going to encourage it. I mean, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, look, the game has to make money. I don't disagree with that. Again, the only argument I have is if you're going to be making money, you better take care of your customers.
Yeah, I just think that's the wrong way to look at this.
That,
like, to have that be the focus of this new Alliance War. I mean, I just think they're taking away from all the good that.
Oh, I don't.
Look,
I don't see the point other than what I said of why they removed the points for that. Because sometimes we won wars just because we had more defender kills.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not saying it's good or it's bad. I'm just saying there's definitely no doubt about it.
What the defender kills are now, the diversity points are gonna take that spot. As far as like the tiebreaker type of points.
What do you mean diversity?
Now
it's just put in the highest PI champs.
Right. So in the new patch, there's
here
diversity. Where did I put it?
Well, you find that here, Night Reaver says Kabam
that.
contradicted itself with the version 12.0 update. They stated they wanted more skilled players. Yet now, with the new Alliance War, there's no repercussion for less skilled players, but rewards for those who spend more.
See, we don't have... I guess my problem with that being the focus is we don't have all the information to have that be a correct statement.
I don't think it's the focus, but I think there's no doubt about it. When you say you're pulling defender kills, unless there's some other mechanic that they haven't discussed, people are going to look at it that way.
Like that. Like part of like building a defensive team was to get kills, and the whole point of looking at your defensive team to see how many kills you get was to see how many points your team is accumulating for your alliance to help you win the alliance. Now it's like, okay, who cares? I'll just throw in 5 champs. Y'all put them wherever. Because like you got six champs that matter now. You got 6 champs that matter. You got your boss and your 5 mini bosses. Everything else, it matters to a point.
Yeah.
But to people with smaller rosters, if the mini bosses are taken, you could just throw in whatever other 550s and be like, hey guys, I need these other champs for questing or alliance quest or whatever, and so I need these champs freed up because they're my better champs. But they might be your better defenders. I don't know. I don't.
All right, so here, let me read this to you. Changes, and this is right from the forum post from Kabam. This is the official release statement. The scoring system will not award large amount of points. Oh, wait, sorry. As we said above, one of our major goals with this iteration of Alliance Wars was to promote a wider cast of defenders that you will encounter. And that is instead of changing MD, that is their way right there. That sentence is their way of encouraging and getting around Mystic Dispersion. So, instead of the same champions over and over again, in addition to promoting this with the new nodes that will boost certain attributes like energy damage or bleed, we are introducing a brand new way to earn points in Alliance Wars. Introducing Defender Diversity Points. Defender Diversity Points are rewarded to the Alliance for bringing in unique champions as defenders. You will be awarded a small amount of points for each unique champion your Alliance places as a defender across all of your battle groups. Remember, this isn't just for every battle. Group. All of your battle groups are counted. Remember, a 4-star Hulk and a 5-star Hulk both count as one Hulk. They are not individually unique. The scoring system will not award large amount of points and will act more of a tiebreaker than a game changer, which is exactly what Defender kills are now. That's not all, though. We are also making major changes to the scoring method that you're all used to. We're now removing points for received for Defender kills and increasing the amount of points for attacker kills.
Okay. So how much is exploration worth?
The same, because it's going to be...
Okay, so don't put any champs on the map, and they don't get any kill points.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Don't put any champs on the map, and they won't get any kill points.
Ooh, that's a good call.
Yeah, but then you're not going to get any points for placement or diversity.
Diversity, I thought they just said is only in a tiebreaker.
Yeah, but that's the same as saying that, like... But why would you just throw away those points? Like, that's...
Because I can get kill points by them placing champs. They won't get any. I'll get more points.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna be willing to say that there's going to be something that makes it so an empty map isn't the way to win a war.
I'm gonna say that too, because we actually did this back in the beginning. That's how some of the top teams were winning. Is we would put nothing in but mini bosses and the boss, and we would win. And they'd be like, "But we got more kills," and we were like, "Yeah, but we got more points because we killed all your stuff." But then they changed something that made it different. I think it was defender kills. Yeah, because I don't think defender kills were originally there in the beginning. And they added those, and that's when it made the difference, because we were dying on the way to beat their map, and then. But honestly, I think we should all just go back to 2 stars and whatever 5-star boss you want to do.
Yeah. So the goal of this was to encourage summoners to continue their assault on the opposing alliance without having to worry about giving them more points, and to avoid that feeling of defeat after only trying one fight and being beaten. You still want to make sure you're bringing your best defenders, though, as now, wins and losses can be hinged on exploration. And so this might be it right here. You want to still make sure you're bringing in your best defenders, though, as now wins and losses can be hinged on exploration, and you want to stop your opposing your opposition from exploring as much of the map as...
They're changing this completely. Because before they were saying you don't have to explore the map to win. And now they're saying it's hinged on exploration.
Yeah, right there, which means you still need to bring in your good champions to stop people from finishing their path. Now, also, the map is also 1.5 times bigger.
Yeah,
so,
I saw that.
To keep the math the same...
what I don't get is if they're not expanding the battle groups or the alliance size, how are they making the map that much bigger unless it's a bunch of empty space?
Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be, or the portals, because it's still going to be 50 defenders.
Is that what it says? 50 defenders?
Yeah. So,
okay, so they don't.
So each exploration point now in the current state awards 500 points. With the expansion, the bigger map, it's going to be 300 points. So, like, the ending result points are going to be the same. But they're probably going to change boss kills or whatever, and they're going to focus on exploration as the, like, that'll be your game winner. Like, right now, if you get a boss kill, like, that's your game winner. Now, exploration seems like it's going to be like the focus. So
still got to kill bosses. There's no way they're going to take that away.
Well, yeah,
it just how are you going to say we're making the map 1.5 times bigger, but you're not adding anything to it? Like, you're adding empty space. That I don't get it.
I'm not sure what they're going to do there, because I thought the same thing, and that's why I asked them. I said, "Are we getting 6 defenders?" And they said, "No, it's still going to be 50, but." There has to be...
Adam Marcos says the 1 hour timer is to make up for the wasted empty spaces on the map.
Yeah, I mean... but I think there'll be some kind of... like, maybe...
They gotta be throwing in ambushes or something.
Yeah, ambushes, or like... or like a challenge, or like... like, you come to a certain node, or a certain empty spot, and there's like... I don't know, some kind of, I don't know, but most likely a ambush, but
it just doesn't.
Placing your defenders
more empty space doesn't seem exciting to me.
Yeah,
no,
I'm with you there. I'm very curious to see what they do with that.
Hey guys, we're gonna reduce the timer. We're gonna make the map bigger, and you're just gonna take the same amount of time it did before, but. I don't get it. I don't know.
The only thing where I can see where this becomes a little more strategic is that they're saying that early in the map it's going to be easy.
Here's the Walmart.
Near the mini bosses, the nodes are going to become tougher, and
yeah, and I guess the center of the map is now going to be the hard part.
So
yeah,
the thing about that is I look at this is the only thing to me that can make sense. It would be if there's still only 50 defenders, but you may have 60 nodes. You know, which nodes do you give up freely? And the strategy of which ones do you stack maybe the left side and say, okay, we're going to give up all the exploration going that direction, or hey, we're gonna put a roadblock here. You know, that I guess could make sense, but again, there's a lot unknown.
I still think.
So
here's an piece. I think that the better thing to do though would still be to spread out their offense and kill them slowly, and hopefully one person can't get to the end.
Yeah.
Or 2 people, because I'm guessing it's going to come to 5 points, so you're going to have 2 lanes breached off everywhere. I have a feeling everyone's going to be completely by themselves.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like it's going to make it so so right now you only have 3 mini bosses. So if like 2 people get stuck, can't finish, you still have 3 people. So adding 2 more mini bosses and making them linked nodes to the boss is going to make it so more people have to get to those mini bosses. Therefore, your defender placement and stopping them from getting to the mini bosses is that much more important. You see what I'm saying there? You follow that?
Yeah. Man, we're gonna have to redo our defender stuff.
Oh, it's going to be drastically different.
And so this is our one of our goals with the new map was to give summoners greater control over their movements in the Alliance Wars, and portals help do just that.
So I'm gonna get more points for bringing my King Groot because no one else brings King Groot to the Alliance War.
So like if one alliance has 50 different champions.
Okay, different, okay.
Yeah, so if they have 50 different champions in the alliance they're facing has 45 different champions, the 50 is going to get more points.
Only, only as a tiebreaker, though.
Yeah, only as a tiebreaker. So what I'm guessing is,
yeah, but those points
they're
still
expecting
count.
there to be ties.
They don't matter. If it's a tiebreaker only, it doesn't matter. I mean, how many times are you going to see people run into a tie? You'd have to have all the exploration be the same amount of boss kills.
I don't know. Ties might be pretty common going forward.
Maybe they're expecting that much I mean, here's the thing. If you expect that many ties, you mean to tell me you expect a lot of people to 100% explore, you expect all the bosses to go down, and you expect this new diversity mechanic to kick in at that point.
I mean, why would they put it in there and make it sound like it's such a big deal if they didn't?
Exploration really seems like what they're trying to push here.
Everybody wants to fully explore the map now, but a lot of teams can't do it, so we resulted to only doing the inside map, which is what Kabam wanted us to do. They were trying to make it. They tried to make it to where like you don't have to fully explore the map to win, but so many people and so many alliances out there think that you do need to, but you don't. Sometimes if you fully explore the map and they only do the main inside lanes, they could still beat you because you died 10 times more than they did.
Exactly.
But now there's no defender kills. So now they're going with this exploration method. I don't like them changing the tune of Alliance War, I guess is my thing about it. Look, like you're totally flipping of what you were basing Alliance War off of.
Yeah, I like it. Look, I haven't seen it, so I can't badmouth it. What I can say is there's interesting sides to it. I'm looking forward to it. And I think Clay kind of nails it here. I mean, this is kind of where I'm going with this, but there's not enough info to know how bad Kabam is or isn't screwing us yet. Once we get in there, we all may be right back on this channel in a couple weeks going, holy smokies, my butthole is sore from that Kabam game. You know.
Which is why at this point, I don't think we should even be talking about it as a money grab and just focus on the details of the thing.
And here's the thing. You always have to, here's the thing, as a source of media, a source of conversation, a group of players that try to bring up-to-date information to everybody. What's up, Chris? Good seeing you. As a group of guys that attempt to do that, okay, that's our goal, is to bring everything, to bring the concerns of the community to the table, talk about it while playing the game and having fun. How many times have you heard today, this is a money grab? So here's the... Okay, so this is probably something... Alright, up until now, you've probably gotten used to finding the more manageable fights towards the center of the map and the more difficult fights occurring towards the outer edges of the map. Now,
it's going to flip-flop on that too.
Right. Now you will find the further from the center of the map you are, the easier the buffs and nodes become. Additionally, the closer to the boss, the more difficult the skirmish will become. So, as you get closer to the boss, the fights are going to get harder and harder and harder. So it really seems like, to me, they're focusing on not having 75 magics and exploration. That's
what they're hoping for.
Magics, possibly.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what they're hoping for. But at the end of the day, I think you're still going to see a lot of teams say, okay, we're going to risk it. We're going to go with our...
Right, and that's a strategy that you could, like... And I'm sure a ton of people are going to do that. And I'm very curious to see whether that's going to pan out or not. Like, well, they said that diversity is going to be a tiebreaker, so let's play that risk and put 7 magics in and see, you know what I mean? Like, see if we can stop them from getting exploration because we have all magics. But see, you know, and maybe diversity doesn't even factor for them and they win because they kept the defense the same. Or maybe diversity does play a bigger role than tiebreaker. And it does matter, and it will force us to use different champs. I'm very curious to see which way it ends up.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to how they tune this. Because here's the thing. What they've done is somewhat smart, I reckon. They've thrown out enough information to get the community talking, which means that the people are going to start their whining and moaning, complaining, and forum posting. Great. Now Kabam has plenty of time to take that information and say, okay, here's what they're expecting. How do we... If Kabam is smart, they take all this information that they're getting ready to receive from all the complaints, and they're going to say, okay, how do we make sure this doesn't happen? This is the worry of the community. And this goes back to my conversation on yesterday's stream, but here's the worry of the community. The community is worried that we're just pushing this to be a money grab. How do we make sure that we don't make that so? The community is worried about people doing this. How do we make sure that that's not the case? How do we scale these points to favor a mechanic they're not expecting and force them to change the way they currently play the game?
They're saying gameplay froze on the stream.
Yeah, it is because I let my iPad turn off because I get to talking and I don't move. I'm out of energy, and I got tons of energy refills. It's my secondary account, not here. I'll keep pushing. Sorry. So yeah. Adam Marco saying if Kabam is smart, LOL, silly guy at SlycemGaming. Again, I don't like to. I want to believe as big of a business they are that at some point it's all going to catch hold and they're going to learn to listen to the community. And I hope at the same time the community realizes Kabam's attempting to listen to the community and is smart enough to give him some props and quit trying to lynch him every time they attempt to do something. It's a very difficult system, but it starts with one side of the fence making an effort. And unfortunately, in my opinion, it's got to start with Kabam.
Yeah, if ties are a really big deal, characters like OG Deadpool, OG Vision, Kang, Thanos, Classic Ultron just became like super big deal.
Yeah, see, I don't think they mean it like that. I don't think they mean it like that. I think they mean it like in unique is what the word is that makes people think that. I think that they just mean 5. Like you can't bring your 5-star magic in your 4-star magic, in your 5-star dormy, in your 4-star dormy, that would get you less points. I think they just basically mean if you have...
what I think you're saying is every champion is worth... Okay, I'm just going to use a number, 100 points.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once so many of the same champions are used, those champions start becoming 90 points. So, say 3 magics are entered. Okay, magic's now only worth 90 points each.
Yes.
Now we have 5, then they go down to 80 points each.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
And it's not just you. It's not just your battle group. It's your whole alliance.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Sure, but the argument of Ultron and these guys being more valuable holds even more true because at that point it's easier for your alliance to continue to widen the gap of champions that are available.
Well, yeah, but the classic Ultron isn't going to give you more points than a Hulk.
It is if there's multiple Hulks. You see what I'm saying? Like if your alliance has 100 champs because it's a bigger alliance, you got a guy that's got a huge roster. Like a huge roster brings more value than the guy that's got 10 4-stars that are all 550s. He's not as valuable. You're taking away some of that guy's value.
Yeah, but it's not. There's not a point value for a specific champ. There's a point value on one alliance having 50 different champs and one alliance having 40 different champs.
But Anthony, you're totally overlooking what I'm saying. With that being said, those champs that are unique are going to be better situated inside an alliance. No one else in your alliance.
He's saying
nobody else in the alliance is going to be able to put them out there. So that's three different champs.
It's less likely to occur.
Correct.
Yeah, but the other alliance may have 5 different champions that we don't have, like that.
But how often is that going to happen? I mean,
what I'm saying is the rare.
There's only 20 Thanoses out there.
Doesn't matter. Like, just because it's a Thanos and only 20 of them have them, doesn't matter, because those people might not have pulled the Dormammu yet. You know what I'm saying?
But somebody in that alliance did.
Star is saying that you get points for each unique champ.
Yeah.
Unique.
Unique isn't the right word. They just don't want 8 magics. Like, that's what they're trying to do. They want.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to see in the end on that.
Here. She's like, for example, you place 51. You get 51 or 5,100 points. So the other team placed 52 unique champions because they have a Thanos. They're going to win. They've got that extra unique champion.
Yeah, sure.
So it definitely matters.
But that Ultron Classic could also be a Hood. It could be a Deadpool X-Force. Like you know.
Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, it could be any champion. It's not how rare the champion is. It's how many different champs. So like one alliance could have 100 different champs, and not have the same champs as a different alliance that has 100 different champs.
I get your point, but my point is those rarer champs is going to allow people to have a deeper roster.
Yeah, it's just more options. Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
so therefore, it's an advantage.
Yes, but point value, no.
But it isn't. It makes it easier to spread your point value. It cripples anybody with a smaller roster.
Yeah, sure.
No way around it. You can't argue that. If I'm in an alliance and I have 24 stars, and here's the thing. For example, let's say that I have 20, or let's say I've got. You take somebody like Frojo. That's got Frojo. How many 550s do you have? 31, 30, something like that.
What?
How many 550 4-stars do you have?
30.
Okay, he's got 30. I got 5. Now, if I don't want to place my Dormammu because somebody else in my alliance has a 5-star Dormammu, I now have 4. Or let's say I got 7 now, so down to 6. How many people are going to have multiple Spider-Mans inside their alliance? There's going to be a lot of them. Now my Spider-Man's out because he's not the strongest. I'm down to 5. Now I'm down to 4, 3, 2. Okay, now I'm bringing my 330s to Alliance War defense if I want to stay unique. Now, flip that to the other side. The alliance that has the guy that has the Thanos, the Ultron, and whatever. Those are 3 totally unique characters that probably no one else in the alliance is going to have. That they're going to be able to throw out there on the map. Which is 3 easy placements. That's 3 points that the other alliance, more than likely, is not going to even have a prayer of getting. Without deplenishing their roster to the point where they are running 330s. Do you see where I'm saying this? It's a clear-cut advantage. It's clear-cut. There's no way around it. A unique set of roster champions is going to give you a much better scenario. Nerd says every alliance will have this issue. They won't. When you start talking about a larger alliance that spins to play the game, they will not. They will be placing the Thanoses, the Kings, the OG Deadpools. They will be placing those people that you cannot get unless you've done a large chunk of the game. So it's a clear cut advantage for those. There's no way around it.
If all 20 Thanoses are all in MMX, then if they can't all bring them, then that hurts them.
Sure. But you and I both know that's not the case. So.
But that also that would make sense if there was only as many champions available in the game as places on that map. And then those 3 champions would make a difference. But right now, there's more champions available than there are places to put them on that map. So,
and again, I'm not arguing that point, but Anthony, let me ask you a question. Who are your top defenders right now?
It doesn't.
It does matter. Who's your top defenders? If you're putting a defensive team, who's your top defenders? Here, watch this, guys. Do me a favor in the live chat. Just type out your top 5 defenders. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, Anthony. Everybody, just do me a favor. Type out your top 5 defenders.
I know what you're trying to say, but the only difference that is going to make is just to have more options.
But that's the point. Options is the deciding factor now. You're telling me that diversity is going... If 2 teams are able to run 100%, kill the bosses, diversity makes the winning choice. Correct?
Yeah, I guess we're just going to have to disagree because this is going around in circles.
I don't understand how it can.
Okay. So, here's another thing. Is anything that they're doing right now, is that going to stop top alliances? They didn't mention it, but are they going to go to a new system where top alliances can't wait a day? That way they don't have to face each other and face small-time alliances that are searching on the second day.
They have not said anything about that yet.
There has to be something in this to help stop that from happening, from these top alliances getting 30 wins in a row and just walking through.
Yeah, I'm sure there are, and I'm sure it has something to do with matchmaking and in like how that all works. But as far as text that they have put out explaining that, there isn't yet.
All right,
I just want to touch on that because some people were asking about top alliances.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's. I know they know about it, and I know they don't.
Oh, they know about it,
and they are most likely going to make it so that can't happen anymore, or just make it harder for us to figure out how to do it again.
Yeah,
which is more likely, but they just haven't addressed it yet. That's all. I'm sure they.
So here's just a real quick run. You've got just out of going off the top couple people. Dormammu, Magic, Mordo, Spidey. Dormammu, Hood, Magic, Iceman, Nightcrawler. Dormammu, Magic, Jug, Spider-Man, Iceman, CL. I'm not real sure. Dormammu, Hood, Mordo, Doctor Strange, Yellow Jacket. Dormammu, Mordo, Magic. I think if we go through almost all of these, you're going to have a Dormammu.
Luke Cage is LC.
Oh, yeah, Luke Cage. There you go. Black Widow, Mordo, Quake, Ghost Rider, all 4 stars. So, and again, it doesn't matter whether they're a 4-star or a 5-star. A Magic is a Magic. A Dormammu is a Dormammu. Does not matter. So my point is if this becomes to the point where diversity, and Nerd says we're not in the same alliance, doesn't matter. But it does matter. My point is everybody has leveled up the same champions for defense.
Yeah.
Now, those are going to hurt you. If you don't have a unique set of champions in the background waiting, you will not. Oh, go ahead.
No, keep talking. I'm going to look at my team's defense, and I'll tell you how many of this many character, how many of this many character, how many of this many character.
Yeah. But and you're right, Adam Marco. What this might do is force people to rank up champions they otherwise wouldn't. Correct. Again, we're going to have to rank up new defenders. Somebody's going to have to say, okay, I'm going to rank up so-and-so and so-and-so and so. My point behind this is where Ultron Prime, Thanos, OG Deadpool, and these guys bring in different value because now you can say, okay, look, I'm not going to use Prime for an attacker. I'll rank him as a defender. No one else in my alliance has it. No one else has him. I have one unique spot. That is one unique champion that no other alliance, well, a few alliances are going to run into. but it helps that alliance. There's no way around it. In the game of diversity, that's where you're at. So if diversity becomes the ultimate tiebreaker, and they're expecting these tiebreakers to happen, now all of a sudden the Ultron Primes, the Thanoses, the Kangs, all these little interesting champions are going to be needed. So.
Okay, we've only have 7 in each battle group set.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run through these so far. This is Battle Group 1. Battle Group 1 has two Spider-Man, 1, 2, 3, 4 Nightcrawlers, 1, 2, 3 Magics. No, wait, 4 Magics, 2 Electros, 1 Dormammu. Wow, that's shocking. 2 Mordos. All right, that's 1 battle group right there. And you see so many duplicates. 2 Rhinos, 2 Icemans. Somebody brought Carnage. That's why I was laughing a second ago. All right, that's Battle Group 1. We'll go to the second one. Let's see here. This battle group, I already see 2 Hyperions off the bat. Let's make it 3 Hyperions. 1, 2, 3 Nightcrawlers. 4, 5, 6 Nightcrawlers. 2 Agent Venoms. 1, 2, 3, 4 Magics. 2 Hulks. 1, 2 Mordos. That's surprising again. 2 Juggernauts. 1, 2, 3 Spider-Mans going to Battle Group 3. Oh, they only have 6 so far in their battle group. Wow, Unstoppable Colossus like crazy. 2 Unstoppable Colossuses. 4 Juggernauts. Wow. 3 Magics. 2 Hyperions. 1, 2, 3 Nightcrawlers. 2 Spider-Man. I mean, you can see 2 Dormammus. There we go. Finally, more than 1 Dormammu. And we still have 6. We still need 10 people to place. And you already see that many duplicates in one alliance on those top characters. So that's what we were talking about. And y'all were saying you're not in the same alliance. Does it matter? Well, let's talk about the same alliance. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, and it's notorious. I mean, that's what we're seeing. Quell saying he's at 2.2 million for Iron Man. I think you're safe, but I'd push to 2.5 probably just to be. Ooh, I got the invisible Nightcrawler again. Got to put the iPad down for a second. Yeah, it's. Hey, welcome, Edison. Good to see you here. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share it, let people know you're here, man. I greatly appreciate it. Mike says 85% Mystic Champs. Yeah, I mean, look, it's an honest move to try and minimize Mystic dispersion, hoping that people are going to go to less and less to it. Again, and my only point here is that it does favor the people who have super unique champs, such as an Ultron Prime, a Thanos, a Kang, things of that nature, because Deadpool. Those guys are going to have a legit unique champion right out the gate that they can put in on a defense if they so choose, or can level something different because they can move their champions around a little easier. So, Dragon saying Kabam is watching. Good. Let him watch. I can give him a couple other pointers maybe. But at the end of the day, that's something that they really got to look at.
I'm wondering if there's going to be a lot of changes in nodes overall, or
yes.
Are we going to basically have some of the same nodes?
Well, they're getting rid of thorns and slash tires off the path.
Yeah, but they're telling us that that's what people are complaining about. People are complaining about those too. But other than those, are we going to see a lot of the same nodes duplicated? Are we going to see different nodes? Are we going to see stuff that makes other champs more viable in Alliance War? Like something we're not thinking of champs that's normally not used?
Yeah, here, I'll read it. I'll read that section to you. Another goal we had with this map was to play up the champion. Hold on. Another goal we had. They can't type for shit. It's awful. Another goal we had. I can't even read this. They screwed this sentence up so bad. Another goal we had with this new map was to play up champion archetypes. So be ready for more nodes like enhanced poison, enhanced energy damage. This should also help increase the diversity of the champs. We have also simplified some buffs and added them together. So like instead of having one node featuring a 50% boost and a 100% boost, now it'll just be a 150 boost. So there will be new nodes that enhance particular aspects of different champions.
You know what I would like to see? It's like on all the mini bosses nodes, it says something about if you place a Mystic Champion here, they lose 10% of all stats or something like that.
I firmly believe that something to that effect will be there, yes.
To combat Mystic Dispersion a little bit.
Here, Nerd, my point on this, Nerd says, you take a stern stance for someone who just said you don't want to judge until you see it. I want to see it, but my point is if diversity is this, if this is exactly if what they have written is true, and they're pushing diversity, then you have to look at it as every unique champ is a direct advantage. I'm not saying that it's bad. See, that's the thing. People are so picky about this.
It also makes like arena grinders a little bit more valuable to Alliance War difference. And then people that got lucky in crystals, but the top 800 players that have these new champs that other people don't have.
Dude, the defense should be changing every week. I mean, as soon as they get that new champion, they're essentially saying, "Okay, guys, you're free to use your Doc Ock or your whoever because I can take my Spider-Man off. I just got Doc Ock. I'll run him in defense with Ant-Man now." It changes the ball game. I think it's a great mechanic, but what I'm saying is, though, if you don't believe that it gives an advantage to those players that have the Ultrons, the Thanoses, and the Kangs, Ultron Prime, let me restate that, then you're just burying your head in the sand. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I wish people would quit going off on like this is, oh my God, you're saying it's bad. No, I'm saying that it gives an advantage to that. Look, that's part of gaming. People get advantages. If it hurts your feelings, go find another game where everybody gets a freaking trophy.
Hey, Slycem, how did that advantage go for you this last week?
We don't know yet. I'm still banned for 7 days. I'm anxious to see how it goes when I get back in. What's interesting, though, is to give you an idea on that, the last time it happened, people walked away with multiple 4 stars. This time, so far, there's been reports of people keeping 5 stars, 6 stones, of just the alphas and the T4 basics going away. So it's interesting to see. Again, you want to be fair across the board. That was yesterday's stream. Go check it out. It's right there. You can go listen to me talk about that. But my point is, quit jumping that this is a bad thing. No, it's not how I convey it. I say that it is a legit thing to look at. It brings those champions and those players a whole new value. Because it does.
Nerd trolling you.
It does. It is a fact. And it is a problem if you want to stay fair across the board. I don't say it has to be fair. It brings new value to new different type of people. But don't say... The thing that irritates me is whenever people are talking about it and we say, no, it doesn't matter. It does matter. It does make a difference. If they're expecting diversity to be the tiebreaker, then that means they're expecting ties. Okay? If they're expecting ties, then that means those champions, those players with those champions have an advantage. Good for them. That's their deal. But don't sit here and act like there's not a flaw in that system and that those players aren't going to have an advantage. Don't sit here and say, no, they're not, it's impossible, because they do.
Is that advantage a bad thing?
I didn't say it's a bad thing.
I don't think so.
All right.
And
I don't think so either.
Also, I think what his point is you're not going to see somebody unless they drop down to, take a break for a long time. You're not really going to see somebody with a Thanos down in like tier 4 or 5.
Correct.
But the thing is, right now, you're having tier 1 alliances face tier 5 alliances in war. So, SlycemGaming's point is 100% valid.
And again, Nerd says, well, those top tiers are about equal. No, they're not. Not even close. When you start talking about tier 2, you find the tier 2 and tier 1, those matchups can be brutally different. For example, you look at the alliance that I'm in with Anthony and these guys. We all have very basic champs. I don't know of a person that's in our alliance that is a huge grinder. Somebody that has every new. As far as I know, we don't have a Frojo, a guy that gets every brand new champion from the featured arena.
Frojo ain't even Frojo no more.
We have a couple.
Who? I've yet to see one that consistently does it. I said consistently.
Frozen Archer does it pretty consistently.
He does it on certain ones he wants to.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's as consistent as it can get in this game.
Well, no, Frojo did it for every champion for the longest time. Once he got it.
Yeah.
So, but my point is that the arena grinder brings a little different value. But for the most part, our alliance just went into tier 2. We're not going to have that big diversity. We're not going to have a huge different roster. For a lot of us, we're starving for T4CC. So in the past X amount of months, we've all leveled the same people for our defenders. And that's my point. It puts us at a disadvantage. Oh, go ahead.
Are we done? Are we done with this topic?
Go ahead.
I hope so, because we've been the same thing over and over again.
Can we talk about the loyalty store? Or dealing with that? Okay, before we talk about tier 2 alphas, I want to say, does anyone find it weird that they're not adding like a tier 4 CC crystal into the store, and they're putting tier 2 alphas in there for the lower play? Like, what's a tier 2 alpha going to do for someone that can't get tier 4 catalyst?
Whoa, wait. Say that again?
Why? Does anyone find it weird? Say it again. What are you asking me?
I just don't know if I don't know what you said you thought was weird.
Okay. Oh, my side messed up? Okay. What I'm asking is, does anyone find it weird that they're not adding a tier 4 CC into the store, but they're adding tier 2 alpha into the store?
You mean a full crystal?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's what.
Yeah,
because
someone like you, if you saved up and got a tier 2 alpha in the loyalty, but you can't get the catalyst, the tier 4 class catalyst, how does that help you?
And according to Stara and Carlos, it's not a full T2. It is fragments, and we don't know how many.
Exactly. Still, you can save up. You can get a tier 2 shards. You can save up and get enough to get a full crystal.
And here's the thing: you can still do the same thing with T4CC, but the problem is the random side of it.
Oh yeah, there's the glory crystal where you get random. Yeah.
But here's the difference, and here's where I see where you're coming from. The T2 alpha shards, you're guaranteed it's T2 alpha shards.
Yeah, it's not going to be 1 or 2s. It's going to be 2s.
Yeah, I've been waiting. I've been waiting for the T4 tech catalyst forever. And I can buy all the glory crystals I want. There's no guarantee I'm going to get those that I'm looking for. And that becomes the difference here, is you're guaranteed to start saving up for your T2 alpha. Your T4CC, two totally different things. You're hoping.
Yeah, you're dividing that 6 ways, and the alpha shards, you can buy that every time.
There's
people that have
I'm excited.
Is it loyalty or glory? I mean, or is it something?
Glory.
It's glory. Okay.
Is it?
It's glory for the tier 2 alphas.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I thought you was talking about the other side.
I'm looking for it right now.
While you guys look in your notes, guys.
For some reason, I wanted to say it was loyalty, and I'm sitting here going, "There's people that have tons of loyalty saved up."
Oh yeah, guys, if you're new here, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. I am playing on my secondary account. I am banned. I've been posting the link to the original video talking about the ban and how I feel about it, along with what I believe Kabam needs to bring to the game to help this situation to a degree. On the flip side of that, Italian Joe's saying, LOL Slice, I've been banned, hit that subscribe button. Exactly. Guys, I've been banned from my home for 7 days. For just mere pennies of a day, you can help support me during my ban and hope that I can come back to MCOC strong and ready to go again.
Star is saying it's glory.
Okay, it's glory. Yeah.
Still, though, I mean, I don't know how much shards we're going to get, but, like,
yep.
Like someone like me that's sitting on tons of tier 4 CC ready to go to rank 4 on any 5-star right now, depending on, you know, how much glory I have saved up, I might be able to get a tier 2, maybe 1, I don't know.
I mean, I like it because, like, for someone in my position where I think I missed the calendar one, I missed, like, maybe you're in the same position where you haven't been able to 100% master mode and you just started doing it, so you're a little behind on that. So, like, right now, I have 5 of them. Actually, I'm, like, really close to my 6. So to be able to make 2 more, you know, obviously it might take a long time, but just to have that option, to me, is, like, awesome. I'm super excited for it. And any possible time I can grab those, I'm gonna grab them up. And I think even well, maybe not for the young, because they can get them from Act 4. I'm super excited. I think it's one of the best moves they made in a while. Except if it's, like, so overly priced that it's not like that you just can't afford it. That would not be good. But a lot of the big guys are saying that if it's not expensive, that it devalues the ones that they have paid for, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it just depends on how many shards they give.
I'm thinking
it's going to be different amounts, and it's random.
At least, I think it'll be just like the Class Cat, like one that gives you like 10% and one that gives you 5%. I think it'll be like that.
Look at A Willow saying, "I'm not spending glory till we find out the price." Makes sense. Right. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah,
I don't blame you.
Like, I already have like over 3,000, and then I'll have somewhere over 4,000 when the end of this Alliance quest ends.
Yeah.
It makes me wish I wouldn't have spent any, like, the last couple, just because on tier 4 basics or alphas and stuff.
Well, by the way, welcome back, Edison. Good seeing you here, bud.
So there's two things that I want to get everyone's opinion on. One being, we'll start with the stat sheet. In particular, having the amount of MVPs you've won being put on your summoner profile.
Well, they need to change what MVP means.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Yep.
Right now, it just means
right now it's almost meaningless because if you don't take a long path or you're trying to conserve energy, so you don't purposely take 2 fights, so you can skip those energies and have enough to, like, get the back end of your thing. Like, there's so many different reasons that MVP doesn't mean anything right now.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything right now. What it needs to mean is like it needs to be kill points for each kill, mini bosses need to be double points, and the main boss needs to be triple points. So, like, say if you do the 100 points for each kill, and then mini boss is 200 points, and main boss 300 points, whoever got, those kill, if someone killed a mini boss and 5 regular bosses and the main boss, that's an MVP to me. Not someone who took the longest path that was empty or only had a few nodes on it, or as soon as someone killed the next node, they rushed ahead to the next node and then let that person kill it again, and then they rushed ahead into the next node, so they're getting all the exploration. So that person may end up being the MVP over the person that did all the work.
Yep. Or you could just bend your way to an MVP. Like, in the current state of the game, it's meaningless. And I really hope if they're adding this to your summoner profile, that means they
make it meaningful.
Yeah.
How are they going to add this before they do Prestige? Cool.
Yeah. That's I would like to see that too, actually. How do you feel about the MVP, SlycM?
Here's the problem. MVP being rewarded in any type of situation in this game, to me, is a fairly wild event, and I think it's a ridiculous thing to add to somebody's profile, and here's why. What makes that person MVP? So, to me, some of the best players in an alliance that plays right and plays smart are your reserve players. They're the guys that can come in, clear any line, and their job is to come in and clean house during a point. That guy doesn't necessarily... I don't think
there's going to be any reserve with the new system, though.
And again, you might be right. I don't know. But, it's just so difficult to say what really warrants MVP. So I don't know. I mean... Okay, so you've got a guy that runs ahead of everybody else. Does that really make him MVP? I mean, it's a very interesting deal. To me, when you're talking about a team-oriented game, MVP was never something I looked at of all the different games that I played at. I never said, okay, this guy, he's the top performer. I always looked at the guy that said, okay, he does what's needed. He's never out of spot. He takes care of his situation, and therefore he's the perfect team chemistry that we need. That's the guy I want. I'm afraid MVP is going to cause people to do a lot of stupid things. They're going to make dumb decisions. People are going to complain about, well, that was supposed to be my kill. Well, that's my line. People are going to go after certain areas just for the point value and to have a chance to be quote-unquote MVP. I believe it creates a toxic situation inside the game amongst alliances if it's not handled properly. I'm not a fan of it. I think it's a better deal that I can see would be, look, I get it. I get why they put it in. Good for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still not a fan of it. I think it encourages division.
I see people fighting over, that was my move, not your move. That was my kill, all that stuff. We have a little bit of that now sometimes, every so often.
Yeah.
With like new people coming in and stuff like that. People that been doing the same routes for the longest time. And
well, here's another one. I've got 1 energy. I'm 2 nodes away from being able to attack the next guy. I won't move up. I'm not going to give you the free energy move. I'll wait until I have 2. We're on a lower time table.
Yeah. Especially now that there seems like there's going to be more blank space between stuff.
Yeah, I'm really curious what they do with that blank space.
I mean, to me, it screams bad news. I don't like it, but again, I'm not a fan of that type of setup to begin with. So
yeah, I think the best case scenario if it was something you could choose to put on your, so like, because you're right, some alliances are going to take that and let it divide them, and some alliances are going to use it as motivation and like to kind of push each other,
Sure.
oh, I got it this time, I'm going to try a little harder to get it. You know what I mean? So it depends on the players you have, and if it was an option that, if you as an alliance decided you wanted to take track of, then you could turn it on. If you don't, you could turn it off. But if they keep the way it's scored at the moment, then it's just meaningless anyway.
Yeah, I've seen it right now where 3 people from the same battle group end up being the MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, it's just kind of one of those things that, look, I get
Most versatile player.
I get it. I get why it's there, and it's a unique deal, and it's just something for people to be able to throw up on their nameplate. It gives a little more diversity. It gives you a chance to stand apart from the crowd. But I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Arizona Real says that already happens in AQ, and AQ people even go weird pass out of the fact that they can get a class matchup bonus. If I brought characters into match, that's where my bonuses were lacking. But someone else brought in a team where they got a lot of bonuses out of the match that could one-side things as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of another point. Is like, why do they only do MVP in War and not AQ?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it fits better in AQ, but that's because that's how they.
I think AQ's way more put together and thought out over Alliance War.
Oh yeah, big difference.
So the other thing, do you guys see the new Alliance War only boost?
I was gonna say, I'm actually grabbing
slightly
Chid
glanced
here.
on there.
Chid's getting ready to jump on the call. Going to be going over these new boosts. He's been screaming at me for a while here. I was working on a couple other things in the background too. So
I have a conspiracy theory with them.
Oh boy.
But they need to be gone over first, and then I'll give my conspiracy theory. It's a fun one. It's a fun one. It's not. It's just a fun, goofy thing more than anything.
A Willow says MVP should be player voted by members. Yeah, somebody else mentioned that as well. Where was it? Ace.
That would be cool.
Ace says
I would be on board with.
Yeah, I agree with that. Ace says I say it should be there, but each battle group or alliance has to make a vote for who they think the MVP person with the most votes gets it. That makes sense.
That would be perfect if they did it that way.
So, yeah, I gave Chit a call. Let's try him again here. He's probably back on strike. I was busy, but sorry, Chid. So
I think he's whispering.
It's the real deal. I think it will have more value in the lower alliances.
Sure.
I just hope it doesn't become a recruitment tool. Like, oh, how many MVPs do you have?
Oh, it will, because it shows who's a boss killer.
Because of that, like, that would suck. That would be silly.
No, right now it doesn't though, SlycM. Right now it just shows whoever explored. Like, somebody can run straight up the middle, kill the boss, and I can take the outside path and do like kill nothing, and get MVP over the boss killer. Right,
yep.
How it is right now.
True.
Yep.
Ace says, I really don't want to miss out on any of this discussion, but I really need to get myself some food.
Ace, you can survive like 30 days with no food, so you're good.
I don't know. Food sounds good right now.
Yeah, it does sound good, actually.
Ace, what are you thinking about, man?
Ace, are you delivering Taco Bell for everybody? That sounds pretty good. I've been craving Taco Bell for such a long time now.
Why does he tell you to call and then not answer?
Pretty sure.
I'm telling you, I think he's here. We just can't hear him. He's whispering.
No. He's going on strike on me again. It never fails.
I think he's talking right now.
What's up, Ren? Good seeing you, buddy. And again, if anybody else is new here, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share it. let people know that you're here hanging out with us.
Carlos, wait till you hear my conspiracy theory. I think you'll get a kick out of it.
Frojo's trying to do the Chid whisper.
Speak up, Chad.
All right, we're gonna give him another ring. Let's see. And he could have stepped away from his computer. He may have thrown his computer, been like, "Dang it, slice him," and threw it.
He might have gave up.
Ooh, ramen. Hey, Willow saying Aussies don't get Taco Bell. Poor Aussies.
I can't do Taco Bell, man. I can't do it. It's so nasty.
I think you're missing out on life, bro.
I love Taco Bell.
In like the town that I live in, like when you go in one, it's literally the most disgusting.
That has something to do with it too.
Like
it doesn't matter where you go in some towns. Every place is disgusting.
Yeah, I don't even get to the counter, so the food could be amazing for all I know. I don't know, because every time I go in there, it's so like you can't even. I don't even feel comfortable grabbing the door handle. Like it's so. And they're all like that here. They're all like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No.
It all depends on where you live.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? The heck with it. Good seeing you, buddy.
Five Guys is awesome because it's not dirty. It's clean. There's only
there
4
you
things
got
I
one
can
place.
choose from. That's that's another thing with me. Like, Five Guys is perfect. There's 4.
It's like an $11 meal, though.
Yeah. I don't care. A cheeseburger, a hot dog, French fries, or a milkshake. Like 4 options. Pick which. Like you go to some restaurants and you have to stare at the menu for like 20 minutes before you can figure out what you want. It's getting like, and then even so, like Panera. Like I can't even pronounce half the stuff on Panera. Like
who goes to Panera, bro?
It's delicious. If I could pronounce it, I'd eat it. Like, because it's delicious food, but I can't order it. And
dude, their peanut butter and jelly sandwich is like over $5, I think.
Yeah, they're mad expensive there. That's for sure.
Like I couldn't even believe they even had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I was like, what?
Their onion soup though is delish. Oh so good.
Gosh.
Hey, I heard they're hiring a driver. I might go work for them.
Hey, there you go. Rye saying Hooters is perfect because of the food, of course. Rain says, dude, that's what the drive-thrus are for. You don't have to touch the door handles.
Oh, even the drive-thru. Oh, and then the people that work there, like...
That's what I'm worried about most.
It's even worse than the condition of, like, the cleanliness.
Do they have teeth?
No. No, not. And if they do, they certainly aren't real. So, no.
Oh, 2 minutes and I'll have one more energy. I'll work on this, so.
Where's Chid?
I don't know. Chid is dead. Chid died on me today.
All right, so can we just go over them
Let's
then?
go over it.
Yeah.
Let's hear about it.
So, there's 3. They are 3-minute buffs. So, basically, one fight, unless you're good, and the fight takes you like a minute, and you quickly get to the next one, but it lasts 3 minutes. So their idea was, a 1-fight boost. There's 3, and the first one is, there we go, Advanced Power Boost. This boost will allow you to start a fight with 1 bar of power already stored. Boost number 2 is a combat regeneration boost. This boost allows your champions to start a fight with a regeneration buff that will grant you 15% of your maximum health over 20 seconds. This regeneration can not be nullified, but is still affected by heal block. By heal block node, or a ability. So don't pop this if you're going into a heal block node. This is a passive regeneration and is not affected by masteries or abilities that would extend the length of the potency. And that they put that in basically for Dr. Voodoo with his 100% offensive ability and buff duration. So recovery mastery does not affect this boost, and neither does signature abilities.
Well, I already see a way around the one fight thing.
What?
Just use it if you die or whatever, and you can use it in a fight that's like halfway over, and then you basically get the ability twice in 2 fights.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. And then the last one is invulnerability. That's a really hard word to say.
Luke Cage?
Yeah, basically. Well, no, yeah, yeah, sure, I guess. This boost will allow your champion to take... This one's actually kind of cool. This boost will allow your champion to take no damage from the first 3 hits they receive in any fight. And that's not like... I mean, that, like, you could... it doesn't matter the length of time. It's 3 hits, no damage. And there's a note here that says, remember, special 3 attacks only count as 1 hit, regardless of how many the combo meter grows due to the L3. Like Ultron's adds like 20 hits to your combo. It still only counts as 1 hit to this boost.
Same thing with Cyclops. Cyclops' special 3 is like 25 hits.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would to this boost. That would only count as 1. So. And
Are you gonna be able to get these like just?
Oh yeah, thank you. Sorry. Additionally, we are bumping up the potency of boosts that you already use, and seeing in the loyalty store like the class-specific special and power boosts. Those are gonna become more viable because they're probably going to increase the numbers on them, make them more effective, make them actually worth using instead of just an item use dump.
Burn item.
Yeah. New boosts, and they will be okay. So, in addition to all the changes we're making, blah blah blah, we're introducing some new alliance. These 3 boosts are only active for 3 minutes, and they are only able to be used in alliance wars. They are also not a permanent addition to the loyalty store, and will be available at random. So probably like they're probably going to go in rotation with the
other boosts and stuff.
Yeah, the revives and the potions. Yeah. I really like that in the invulnerable like that. All right, so here's my conspiracy theory, and not everyone agrees, but some people, majority, I don't know, whatever you want to say. The three top attackers in war could be considered OG Venom. OG
Vision.
Vision, who starts the fight with 1 bar of power, so that's 1 boost. Another highly regarded attacker is Voodoo, who starts every fight with a regen. That's another boost. And Iceman, who can literally take L3s over and over and over again. And there's your last boost. So my conspiracy theory is that I'm right, and those are the 3. Those are the 3 best attackers in the game for war, and they want everyone to feel that awesomeness of those 3 champions, and gave everyone a boost to feel that sheer awesome power.
Who was that again? I remember OG
Vision for the power start, bar of power boost. Voodoo for the regeneration, and then Iceman with his ice armor being able to take
I got you. I'm with you now.
Yeah, but that invulnerability one's
In Voodoo.
like that's gonna. I think that one out of the three is gonna hold the most value. Like to take that into a boss fight, I think that's gonna be extremely valuable. Or if they keep the all or nothing node, like you could take it there and just not have to worry about it. But I think what they tried to do was because of the portals, like if one of your teammates, because the way they describe the portals is that if one of your teammates isn't able to finish his path, you can transfer from one side of the map to the other to help your teammate out. So if that happens, you may have brought specific champs for the lane you were on, but have to readjust for to help someone out on a different lane. So you might not have that right champion. So having one of these three boosts will help make it so anybody can transfer anywhere and be able to help out your alliance. And I think that was the point of the...
Okay, can you explain that part about the portals? Can you explain the portal part? Because we haven't talked about portals either.
Yes, I can. Alright, so... this is definitely the biggest change, a brand new map. Brand new map. Biggest change to come to Alliance Wars. The map takes advantage of many new developments that we have been making in the contest lately and offers summoners more freedom than they are used to in Alliance Wars. Alright, quick rundown. Portals have been added to the Alliance Wars map. One of our goals with the map was to give summoners greater control over the movement in Alliance Wars, and portals help do just that. Portals will allow summoners to move around the map more freely, allowing you to help out alliance mates that are in trouble, or to move away from a section that you weren't totally prepared for. The map is roughly 1.5 times bigger than the previous map, but now features 60-minute timers to adjust. We also reduced the amount of link nodes that you'll be encountering. Our goal with this change was to increase the amount of fights you'll be able to participate in before having to wait for an alliance mate to unlock your path.
Okay, so... Are you done? Oh, no, keep going.
Just points. Points for exploration have been reduced from 450 per node to 300 per node, so as to be roughly equal due to the 1.5 times larger.
Okay, so basically, does this make it sound like you can move back? Like if I'm ahead of you, you get in trouble, I can go backwards?
Yeah, maybe backwards, or like, if it's a similar layout to now, like let's say you went left and your alliance mate went right and couldn't get past that stun immune node, let's say, right? You could transfer from the left side to the right side to help him clear that node. Or maybe it is backwards. Maybe you can transfer back to the start of the map. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that's what Star
forward though.
There has to be a part where you're locked in. You can't go back. Like after you beat a mini boss, you can't go back and then go back up and meet it. Because that's what Star was saying earlier. Is someone just beat off 5 mini bosses? Like one person, that's what they do. Like and I was like, what is she talking about? But now I get, like, now that I heard you say that, it almost sounds like you can go backwards, but there's got to be a point to where, like, there's no return after you do this. After this portal, you can't move backwards, but you know what I'm saying?
Yep. You definitely won't be able to jump ahead. How far, at what point do you no longer have an option of a portal? How far back can you go? How many times can you do it? All all information we still don't have.
Yeah.
Cool.
I hope you really can't go backwards. That would just sound like someone could just clear the whole first area of the map, just one person,
And then do it again.
then everyone move forward or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's why I think maybe you can only do it once per person. Something like that.
Again,
I really hope you can't go backwards.
it'll be interesting to see how they handle this.
But they explicitly said we want you to be able to back up a team member that couldn't finish that.
I know.
So.
That's why I'm saying like I
But
really don't
that
want
could mean somebody out
to move
ahead of you.
backwards.
I would feel like that's somebody's ahead.
Yeah.
If I'm going to back you up, you're in front of me. I'm coming in to help you, not jump backwards to then back you up.
Assist. Does assist work better there? To assist somebody on a node instead of back them up?
I think it's all the same. I still feel like it's moving forward.
Yeah. I hope it's.
I can't see him allowing a backward movement.
Well, I can't see him. You're definitely not going to be able to skip to a boss.
No.
But I think it's going to be the same as like the maps we have now. Like they're going to have designated selections you can make. Like this portal can bring you either here, here, or here. And then you'll have to somehow work your way to that teammate that got stuck. I think that's more likely than being able to just go wherever you want to go. You know what I mean? I'm curious to see how many times we can do it per war, though.
Man, I'm just seeing that regeneration one with Ultron, and like dying or like timing out, putting the regeneration on, getting the regeneration, finishing the battle, going into the next battle. Man.
Yep.
DMR News says it's portals. Each side will have it, and you will get to choose. Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I think too. In Camaro, unless Bulldog's in the chat, which I haven't seen yet.
I thought I saw him.
He was a long time ago, I thought, but I think he was doing Bulldog baths tonight. I thought.
Oh yeah, it's Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday Bulldog bath night.
A-Bomb is not a good defender on Node 4 because the person who's taking that lane or that node is going to bring a poison immune champ. So at that point, it just becomes easy specials to bait out and an easy win. If you have an A-Bomb, I would recommend Enhanced Abilities node or All or Nothing node or an armor or a Fury node or an Armor Up node.
Yeah, portals have never gone backwards, so I don't see them starting to do that. So
Yeah,
I don't either.
they
I don't
move.
think so.
They normally move like in different directions, but it's always forward.
yeah. Maybe you're 100% correct, and it'll be like now where there's less paths than members of the BG. So only your two mercs can portal to help someone out. Maybe that's how they're going to choose to handle it.
What?
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of portals. I think they're always kind of whatever-ish, I guess you could say.
I think it's going to add another element of confusion on pass.
I
like
think,
who goes to where.
Well, I think more than ever it's going to require communication. Alliances are going to have to be more on their game. I mean, I like that side of it. I like that. I feel it's going to force alliances to come together. They're going to have to pay attention to what they're doing.
Yeah.
They can't just, all right, I'm going to go this way, and that guy takes off, and you know that he's going to be okay. Now it's, hey man, I'm low on health. I've got these nodes coming up. Let's swap lanes on this next deal. You can swap or whatever it's going to be. It'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting to see how they do it.
I think individually it'll make individuals more accountable as well.
AZ Real says, what if they have section nodes? Oh, there's a new subscriber, it sounds like. Let's see here if I can catch it. Brad Nuts 123. Hey, thanks for hitting that subscribe button, buddy. We greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much again. All right. Back to this here. It's so AZ Real saying, what if they have section nodes for the teleporters, like a portal in the in the 1-4 sections, like in a 4 square. When you teleport to them, you end up in a 4-way intersection and can move accordingly to help your team out.
No, guys, it's portals like we have now.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would be like a whole different type of thing. Like, it's going to work just like it does. Like, it's going to be 5 paths that go out 5 different ways, and it's all going to be a portal. And then there's going to be 5 paths on the other side. And each path could go to any of the 5 portals. So if player 5 is dead and can't really continue, and there's multiple players on path A, one of the players could teleport over to path 5, which is, going forward on path 5B, not path 5A. If you understand what I'm saying, like, I don't know how many times they're going to do that, break it up, but they're making it 1.5 times bigger.
And again, DMR News is saying the maps will be divided into sections, lettered. Thus, each side will have portals that can bring you from side to side, all going forward.
Yeah, just like DMR just said.
It's going to be interesting. I don't think there's any way around it. It's going to be an interesting deal.
What nodes do you think they're going to add?
I don't know. I hope they really don't add any of the new horrible ones.
Any nodes that you want to see?
I can't think of any. Can you have any off your top of your head?
Yeah, I would like to see.
The lifesteal one would be cool.
I
doubt we'll see it.
It wouldn't be. That would take away any of the challenge to that node, though.
I don't know. Some of them lifesteal fights were kind of hard.
I personally don't want them to get rid of Thorns. I enjoy the Thorns fight. I find it challenging.
No, it's gone.
And fun. I'm kind of pissed, so I wouldn't mind Bane. I like those fights where you have to pay attention to like 6 different things and really be on your game. Like, I need to be challenged, and so I'm looking for like a Bane, maybe spiked armor. If they put Spite in this map, it is going to be a massive problem. Although there are champions that can handle it, but
you want to answer Ace real quick in the chat?
Yeah, let me find it.
He says, with the bigger map size, are the defensive teams going to require more than 5 champs to be placed per member?
No, it's still staying at 5. Or so says Kabam Mike.
And MCOC fans saying, hey, SlycemGaming, 2 hours and 31 minutes. Can you point me in the right direction of what hour/minute you talked about it? Talking about my band. Guys, if you want to see my band, talk about it, there's the link. Check it out at the very beginning. You'll be able to see what happened and why and so on and so forth in my discussion about it very early. It's right out the gate. So feel free to go check it out. Come back, hang out, or leave this browser up and hang out with us as we talk. We appreciate it either way. So, and by the way, hey Willow, I hate you. Go ahead, Anthony.
I personally would like to see more stun immune nodes. Stun immune, and I think power control is a lot of fun. I would like to see more power control nodes, but not like Power Star 2, because that's like I'm done with that. I mean like something new, like Spite but different. You know, or like that 5.1 chapter where if you dash back you lose. Or I mean, I think it was actually if you lose a buff. Every time you lose a buff, you lose 25% power, or having to play with like a permanent power leak on you. Oh, and Jacob Sigler brought up Chaos. I think that would be really fun if there was a Chaos node, or Gambler's Fate. I think those would be fun, and just having some random. But I have a feeling they're going to take all the really crappy 5.2 and put it all over that map.
Well, it's not going to be all over. It'll be, like, placed right before the mini-bosses and stuff like that.
Yeah. The worst place, yeah. I was kind of hoping that they were going to adjust Mystic Dispersion, but then put like Mystic Dispersion nodes on the map, because I think that would. They gotta change. They gotta get Dexterity off of Mystic Dispersion, but some people don't want that change. So if they did the change, but then also put like specific nodes on the map, I think that would have satisfied both sides of that. I can't wait to see what nodes are going to be there. As long as they're hard and challenging and fun, and not really boring and repetitive.
Impossible?
Yeah. Repetitive, impossible, and boring. Well, I guess repetitive is boring. I don't want to see. Yeah, Chaos nodes are cool, Adam. Gambler's Fate. Like, you have no idea what you're going to proc. Like, what champion would you bring to that, though? You know what I mean?
But yeah, thank you very much.
Someone that nullifies.
Definitely don't have to,
yeah.
donate.
Dark and Stagger or something like that.
Doctor Strange may make a comeback.
You're welcome to join the chat without donating. iOS, you swipe up, I think. Is that what it is? Swiping up from the bottom. It's about to get really pissed if I join the call. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why? What's BG doing?
I was gonna have you join.
Selling his soul.
Have you join 4 minutes ago.
That's funny. Yeah. What's Now I'm curious.
I'm joking. I'm not watching. I don't know.
The heck? What do you mean, Mordo useless? Did you write something above that and I missed it?
Doesn't
He's talking about diversity points right now.
maybe, or is he talking about the different nodes?
I just went to his stream. It's live, and he's looking up diversity points right now.
Hey, Carlos G says, "Hey, Slice, I'm sorry you're being banned." It's pretty common, I guess. Common, I guess. You know, I knew what was going on. I'm again not too worried about it. I've got 7 days. This is day 2. Getting ready to approach day 3 and moving on. So, oh, the heck with it saying no Thorns node. Is that going to make Mordo less desirable to have on your defensive team? Hey,
Yeah.
What's up, Veritas? Good seeing you, buddy.
To me, that was the only node you can put Mordo on. Although people still have a hard time fighting him, so I think he'll still be viable.
Yeah, he's still going to find places to be in the game. He's
That's
still not a
kind
bad.
of power gain node, though.
So, Camaro saying Dormammu cutoff. It's going to be high, I can tell you that.
Yeah, as high as you can go, Camaro.
Just go, go, go.
Should be around 6.8, though.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think it's going to be high. I don't even
So-
really want to attempt on that one because I'm not one to run the scores up. But well, you know what? I say that. I take that back. With the new Alliance War strategy coming, Dormammu is not going to be near as effective. I mean, he'll still be effective, but due to diversity, unless your alliance is going to go into it with the mindset that we're bringing the best champs available, and we're going to say F you to the diversity part of it, that could be a difference maker, you know?
Yeah.
But,
It's all going to matter on how common ties are going to be.
yeah. So, yeah, I don't think there's going to be enough information out ahead of time to slow the Dormammu arena. I think it's still going to be a massive arena. So,
Frojo, how many times have you won or lost by less than 2,000 points?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah, right? It happens all the time.
Right, and it's normally it came down to defender kills.
Yep. I think the same thing's gonna happen just with that.
I mean, I've even had times where it's like I've actually I'm not even lying. I once won a war by 1 point.
Yeah, I believe it. I absolutely believe it.
I wish I would have screenshotted it and kept it, but I didn't.
Well, Adam, then you're missing out. He's a lot of fun. Jake Ziegler took his Dormammu to a AW attack last week and said he did awesome. It was like he was so happy, got through so many different nodes, had a lot of fun doing it, and he was very effective throughout the whole war. And he was thoroughly impressed and happy with his performance as an attacker.
still think he's a little clunky for an attacker, but uh-oh. We got A Willow says I've seen a pig of a tie before. Dennis said last week my alliance lost by 2 points. It was upsetting. I can only imagine 2 points. That's heartbreaking, is what that is.
What do they do when there's a tie? I've seen it before too. Never been a part of one though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do they give you both the points you would have got if you won?
I would think there's probably some sort of split or a 0 or something.
I think there needs to be some kind of bonus because it's a tie.
DMR News saying Kabam
I don't know. Let's ask a soccer team because they act like it's exciting to have a tie. I was watching the news earlier, and the Dallas team and the Houston Dynamo, they tied, and everybody was cheering, and I was like, you freaking tied.
Adam Marco saying most of my new 4-stars, except the really dope new ones, are going to be cannon fodder. I'm working on 5-star upgrades. Yeah. Okay, DMR says both teams lose in a tie. Well, that makes sense.
That's how I feel. Because, I mean, that's how it is. That's how it should be in soccer, too. But they all cheer. I don't get it.
Hey, Willow says no, it's a 0 points for everybody. Interesting. I don't envy that. I can tell you that. Ugh. I would rather not see a tie. And Stableman saying there's nothing. Rain says, hey, Frojo, they get participation trophies, though. Big participation trophies. That's where it's at. So.
Interesting.
Didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it. Carlos says it kind of reminds me of that episode of King of the Hill. Adam Marco, they do at certain levels. So
Yeah, it depends on if it's like a championship game. If it's normal, like even playoff games in the tie. So it's really weird, man. It's really weird.
all right. So does anybody have any questions about the new Alliance War system? What we're seeing, what's coming to us? Anything that's been released out of this new box of fun goodies coming from Kabam? If so, feel free to ask us, talk to us, let us know.
I just want to know how Kingpin stole Lockjaw. That's all I want to know.
And that is an interesting deal that has happened.
How does he steal a teleporting dog?
Very carefully.
And the dog is as big as him. Like, this isn't no little bitty dog. The dog is as big as the Kingpin.
Oh, yeah, it's a big old dog.
How do you steal that? And then it teleports on top of that.
Yeah, I'm not real sure how that happens, but it apparently does. So, I don't know. Alright, let's see here.
And does anybody want to talk about Medusa having swords in the picture released by Kabam?
What? I didn't notice that she had swords.
Neither did I. I went back and just looked at the picture again. I was looking at Lockjaw, and then I realized Medusa's freaking holding 2 swords.
Well, now I'm going to have to go back and look at this. Adam Marcos says he was petting him and became friends, Frojo.
He fed him some doggy treats.
There it was. So DMR News updating us on our soccer info. If it's a championship game in soccer, overtime 2 times. After that, it's a penalty shootout. After that, it's sudden death. Joshua was saying it's the anti-teleportation.
Let's play for 5 hours running on a field.
Oh, man, they run, man. They run and they run and they run. No doubt about that. Whew. They run.
Anti-teleportation collar. Drugs, heath, chloroform, and some high-tech cage. No, what's going to happen is like Kingpin stole part of some isosphere or something, and he magically trapped the dog, or the collector, or someone did it for him to lure the Inhuman. It's going to be something really stupid.
Adam Marcos says cosmic Scooby snacks.
Yeah.
There you go. That will do it. Anytime you can get the cosmic Scooby. Look, I like the little fruit snack Scooby snacks. So you start talking about cosmic ones, I'm all in. All right, let's see here.
You need help finding the picture?
No, I'm sure I can find it in one of these mini groups I'm in. Let's take a look. Bum, bum, bum.
Does anyone know why they are only reducing X4 energy for like 2 weeks or whatever it is, and not permanently?
Get you addicted?
Oh, it's not permanent?
Nope.
Dude, I don't understand why Medusa. Peter's like, I'm disappointed Medusa has swords.
She does.
I am too. I'm like super disappointed. Why does she have swords?
Wait, what?
Medusa has swords.
Medusa has swords.
Is there a picture of that or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
You want me to send it to you?
Yeah, please.
I'll send it to you online.
I didn't see that one.
Okay, I can tell you why. Wait a minute, hold on here. Wait a minute. Her hair is stronger and sharper, and we'd like to see. This makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
You know what?
Marvel post that on Twitter or something?
You know what? I think
you.
I know why. Because if she didn't have swords, there would be good odds that she could cause bleed. Knowing that she has 2 swords, she's more than likely not going to cause any bleed effect, much like Angela with her swords and axes. It's the new rage. If you don't want to cause blades.
How did I miss the swords?
Because everybody was too busy looking at Kingpin's ugly face and Lockjaw.
I was gonna say I was focused on Lockjaw.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was like. Because at first I was like, is that the Shadow King from Legion? And then I was like, no, that's Kingpin. It's got to be.
Yeah, it's Kingpin.
But have you seen Legion?
Wow, that is
the show Legion
crazy.
On
She's gonna
Fox?
have the swords.
Is there anything in the comics that
Dude, I went through all these pictures of Medusa earlier. After I saw that, I was like, what? When did Medusa have swords? So I put in Marvel Medusa and went through all these pictures. I saw one picture out of all the pictures I looked at, and she was holding one sword, and you couldn't even tell she was holding it because it was just a sword sticking up. And I was like, well, her hand could be holding it, but it could also be someone else's hand holding it. Like, it wasn't a full picture of that picture, and I couldn't find a picture of that full picture to determine if it was really her that was holding it, so I just assumed it was.
The picture of the picture that would be the full picture. Here, no, I don't know anything about the Inhumans, so land-base me if you'd like. But Medusa's whole power is her hair.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
her
I
hair.
thought.
So now my question is this.
She doesn't have combat skills.
Yeah, well, my next side of this is, does her hair grow? Like, can she make it...
If she cuts her hair, it grows back almost instantly.
Well, I get that, but like, okay, so if I'm sitting here and I go, go gadget hair, go get me a bottle of water from the fridge. Could her hair grow all the way up and...
Yeah.
It
I
like
mean,
stretches.
That picture, her hair looks like it's reaching all the way over past Kamala Khan, so...
Well, yeah,
Her
but
hair,
she
like,
could just have really
stretches.
long hair that she keeps up in a bun,
It's
a
like
cool...
her hair is like 6 feet long, relaxed, but it can like stretch or something. She can manipulate it.
Now, is this just the hair on her head?
I don't know, man.
Okay. All right, just checking. Wow.
Could be the hair everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, she could have that super fuzzy leg hair, that she's able to put you in a headlock with her legs and fuzz you to death. I don't know. Glock saying she should be able to stun for sure. She can tickle your nose and cause you to sneeze with that hair.
Yeah, I can't wait till True Ghost drops abilities on these 2. Or 3.
Oh, you still holding out for Lockjaw?
I sure am.
Not happening.
I am not going to give up until
I wish it would happen, but I don't think it's going
100%
to.
sure it won't happen. I don't think it will, but I'm going to hold out hope. Because that would be so awesome.
So you mean to tell me you think they bring Lockjaw in instead of Kingpin as a playable?
No,
That
I
would be
want all
awesome.
3.
Do what?
I want all 3.
Well, yeah, but there's only one spot there.
Yeah, but they could make it like MCU Kingpin or some stupid thing, and they could.
Yeah, they could do like Netflix Kingpin.
Yeah. They could do something silly like that to make it fit.
Or call him by his real
really
name. Or
want
what's his real name?
Fisk.
Yeah, Fisk.
Something Fisk.
I don't think we've got a spot there.
No, that's his last name.
I mean, I just want him so bad that I'm just gonna hold out hope.
The suck.
Maybe Mr. Nope, that wouldn't work.
Mr. Kingpin.
Yep, I was gonna say Mr. but no.
Wilson Fisk, but that doesn't fit it.
I don't fit
Wilson.
either.
Or they could just call him Fisk. I don't know. If they really wanted to make it fit, they could stick any silly, stupid name if they really wanted to. And I'm just gonna pray for that, because as much as it's probably not gonna happen, I really want it to.
Yeah, good luck on that one.
Or they could be like, "Oops, we forgot to put a spot here."
Yeah, I mean, really, they could, and to be able to play an animal would just
Dude, I really wish they would do it, just so all the other possibilities in the future, like Devil Dinosaur and Fing Fang Foom and other stuff, other creature type monsters that the Marvel Universe has.
Yep. How much money would people spend on crystals to get him?
Dude, people would go nuts to get Lockjaw.
It would be big. There's no doubt about it.
Dude, Bulldog would go Bulldog nuts over it.
I would love to be able to play as him.
Oh, it'd be big. It's in there, Adam Marco. Are you guys gonna put that pic in the? Yeah. Adam.
Oh, the one about the swords?
Yeah, A Willow dropped it in there already, Adam.
Okay. I mean, I can if it's not. Yeah, he just posted it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in there. Slade saying Kingpin will just be Joe Fix-It remodel with different abilities. Well, let's hope not.
Yeah, let's hope not.
Excuse me.
What are his abilities other than strength?
He doesn't have any.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Crime Boss.
He's technically a human, right?
Yeah.
Not even an inhuman. He's straight up human.
Straight human. Straight up human.
If he's as weak as Luke Cage, it's gonna make me very sad.
He probably will be.
Yeah, Kevin, I want Lockjaw too, man.
Peter says, I love the idea of Lockjaw, but man, I want to see Spider-Ham.
I really thought Medusa's main animations would revolve around her hair.
Yeah, I don't disagree there. And I think it still will. Hopefully. We'll see. They do a good job of making things interesting.
When does Trucos usually drop those? Day after Marvel?
It just depends.
Yeah.
Which one do you want them to drop?
Well, I mean, he does it in order of when they come out, right?
Hopefully.
What are you talking about? The characters?
Yeah, the character spotlights.
Oh, that's not Trucos. Kabam drops the spotlights.
Yeah, he finds it before and like posts it on his thing.
Yeah, he normally does it like a week before the update. Something
Yeah,
like
okay. So it's about a week before? Okay.
Adam Marco says Kingpin's L3 should be like Ghost Rider. His Escalade comes out and he bangs your head into the door repeatedly.
That would be kind of cool.
Nice. How much time do I have left on this? 6 days.
Like, to me, Frojo, why is Jessica Jones not a playable character?
Because she's
They decided
boring.
not to.
Huh?
I think she's boring, but
Boring. There's nothing there. I mean, you can only have so many champions that are just grinders, that are just, punch and kick.
Right. So wouldn't Kingpin fall into that category as well?
I think he's very unique, though. There's no one with his body style. He's a bulky, big character. He's going to be another, like, Abomination, like, Big Fig character instead of the skinny, every other character.
The other side of that coin, too, is I think what you're going to see here is not only is he unique, but the game doesn't have very many villains. And you'll notice we're getting a rash of villains.
Yeah, this is the year of the villains. We haven't had hardly any villains before this year.
Yeah.
I just think Lockjaw would have more animations, funner gameplay, and Kingpin's another Jessica Jones type with a very limited range. And that's what I'm going to pray for, because I'd rather have Lockjaw. If I had to choose between the two, I would choose Lockjaw.
I think Kingpin has a lot of fans out there because he's a big Spider-Man Daredevil villain.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people know who Kingpin is, but he's still an obscure type character. I think they're gonna do something with him to make him somewhat interesting though, in the game. I don't think they're just gonna make a boring character out of him. And with Jessica Jones, I think she's really obscure, even though with the Netflix series, but she's so plain and she's dull and she's boring to me. I don't know.
I'm afraid her superpower, her power set that people
it's
see
just too similar to too many other characters.
And she's just another person. Kingpin is a villain. He's hated. He's seen. He's noticeable. You know who he is. There's just a bigger difference there. So
he dresses really nice.
Oh man, that suit is spot on. So,
and I really want to see his cane with his big old diamond at the top of it too, man.
That would be. That I'm on board with.
Adam Marco says, in the words of Danny Rand on the Defenders trailer in regards to Jessica Jones, and whatever it is you do, LOL. Yeah, I mean that's basically what you see here on what I think you would see here on the game is it's like, okay, well, we got another one. She doesn't have anything. It's not like a rogue where she's a puncher, she can fly, she steals powers.
She's not even a trained fighter.
No, she's not. She's just a detective.
She just goes off her super strength.
Yeah. So it's just, I don't see it. I just don't see him bringing her. She just doesn't make any sense. You got Luke Cage, and let's all be honest, we all hate Luke Cage as a player already. You only want to do so much damage to that.
Yeah.
To that group of champions. All right. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to run up some Warmex, I think, here in a minute, since I'm kind of out of energy. People have been asking to play it while we sit here and talk. Again, I'm not burning a whole lot of energy deals on this account. So, if you have questions, again, please feel free to ask. I'm all in on answering any questions. Kevin's saying Pimp Cane. Yeah, that big O. Oh, yay. Yeah, I got a couple Alliance invitations. Guys, let me know whoever it was. I mean, I don't mind joining somebody's Alliance with this account. Just know that, like, after 5 more days, I'm going to be basically toasted.
Peter was saying, in the comics, Jessica Jones has flight. Should have made her a flying champion. Well, she didn't know she could fly until like much later on. In the comics originally, she thought she could just jump really high because of her strength. Yeah. And I don't actually think she could ever fly. I think it's just because she could jump so high she could glide. I don't think she could fly. I don't think maybe eventually she could. I don't know. I don't remember.
It's been a long time, and I've never really read her comics, so it's hard for me to really say. But
she's really obscure, like she really is. Her kid with Luke Cage is more important than she is. So
yeah, and I think the Luke Cage and her combo is what has brought her popularity up here recently. People know him because of a
it's
super
just the
combo.
Netflix show. If it wasn't for the Netflix show, she wouldn't be even appearing in the story of Marvel Contest of Champions.
Yeah, I agree with that. What was that? What did that guy mean in that article where he said we're making Guillotine's story better?
because Guillotine's become so popular, they've actually added Guillotine to the U.S. Avengers comic book. She's a member of the U.S. She's part of the U.S. Avengers comic book, and they're building because Kabam created this character, and the comic book of Marvel Contest of Champions was shut down after they closed it. They finished it off or whatever. They decided not to continue the story, which they ended it, I guess. They decided to expand on Guillotine's world. So that villain that's in that other picture with Blade,
right,
is going to be Guillotine's nemesis villain from eventually. I'm hoping she gets her own comic book and gets away from this team. She doesn't need it. They need to expand on her and get away from her being a part of this other team. I think she's interesting enough to be on her own. And maybe have cameos from other characters and stuff like that. I mean, there's so many new characters like this. There's this White Fox character that they introduced in that storyline that was very interesting. They could pair her up with her. I don't know.
So has anyone checked into this comic?
I have. There's no images or nothing been released. I went through the Avengers comic books and there's no mention of this person's name or anything. I think they're holding back until Kabam is ready to go forward. I don't think they want it to be leaked until it's time.
Wow.
Like, the only other character that's really ever mentioned is her husband that's actually hunting her down. Because he's trying to capture the
sword.
No, he's trying to capture her because he doesn't know it's her.
Her husband.
Because she's a vigilante. He's a cop. He's trying to capture her, but she's out there taking down bad guys at the same time. But he doesn't. He thinks she's at home asleep or whatever, and she's out doing the same thing he is, but he's after her because she's doing his job also. Just like all the different other comic book storylines, there's always a cop chasing down Batman and Green Arrow and Iron. At some point there's a cop trying to come after them.
Well, of course, that's what cops do.
Yep, you're doing my job better than me. I have to stop you.
Yeah.
You're a criminal.
Ace says, I've never actually seen Warmex. Is this free? Yeah, it's a free app. Technically, I guess somebody was saying yesterday, it's technically a web-based game, so technically it's even more free than that.
Slycem, you have Xbox?
No.
Oh, man.
PS4.
I was going to say we could play Marvel Heroes. Omega. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I thought about it.
I mean, you could still play it. I couldn't play in a party with you. Like, we could actually join together and play through levels, but...
My Warmex is very choppy. But anyway, no, what was I thinking here? Right now I've got Elder Scrolls going on upstairs, getting it all ready to go for tomorrow night.
But technically you can play it on your computer too. I have it on my computer.
What, Elder Scrolls?
It's a free game. No. Marvel Heroes Omega.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a big game. It's a big game.
Not too worried about that. Computer-wise, my computer can handle just about anything. So yeah, guys, again, tomorrow night we're going to be doing Elder Scrolls. Hopefully everybody can come in, hang out. We'll still be talking MCOC. We'll be talking all other games. Don't hesitate to come in and hang out with us. Again, tomorrow night is the choice of the last Spartan, who ended up going with he ended up deciding to go with the Elder Scrolls. So tomorrow night, Elder Scrolls is going to be the game choice from Last Spartan, who was the leaderboard champion of last week. So one night, his choice, Elder Scrolls it is. Smoke Man it is. This is what happens when my account is banned for 7 days and I don't have enough energy on my secondary one, and I'm not burning energy refills even though I don't need them.
Adam, I think you can play with a controller on the computer for Marvel Heroes Omega, but it's not like fully compatible or something. My friend says that he uses a controller, but like you can't do everything that you can with the keyboard or something. You can do more with the keyboard. Like with the Xbox, it's built different for the Xbox and stuff.
Peter says, I'm going to post some Kingpin Kane's abilities. Rye, what's the point of this Warmix game? It appears to be to have the longest snake possible. You just collect those dots.
Whoa.
Collect the dots, grow the snake, and win.
Wow.
Peter says the Kingpin sometimes carries a walking stick that contains a concealed laser beam.
Yeah, it's got a sleeping gas and an electric shock, and I think it also does have a laser in it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Peter's listing it all out. It seems it's all there.
Yeah, I really hope they do the sleeping gas and stuff.
Right, that's horrible. Yeah. So, and then here we go. We'll take one more look. We're down to 131 hours. 131 hours to go.
Right. Oh my gosh. That guy right there, man.
Yeah. So 131 hours to go, and I will no longer be banned. So, yeah. All right, guys. What am I thinking? What else? I mean, I can go back to MCOC. I hate playing Warmix. Like, I can only play it for like 10 minutes before I just become bored with watching a snake go across the screen over and over.
That's what she said.
Stop it. Bill says, why did you get banned? Well, here, let's go ahead and read this out loud. Your account has been banned for misuse of in-game exploits. Your account has been banned for 131 hours. Boom. Ban hammer dropped on my head. Peter says he'd be fine if he had stun, armor break, poison, and shock. Yeah, and Bill, you can also check out my stream from yesterday. Veritas says that Frojo's voice. It is. Frojo is here, rocking out, hanging out with us tonight. Sam says, I think they missed me in the ban. Not sure to use anything. Are they done? They are done from what I can see. How many times did I exploit the quest? Here, Bill. All those answers can be found right there. There's a nice, beautiful video up. You can go there, check it out. I talk about the ban very in detail at the very beginning of the stream, so feel free to jump on there, check that out. Again, you'll see exactly what happened and why. So, you know what? Let me see what my inventory looks like. I may burn a couple of energies on this. I kind of want to open a 4-star on the other account. I wonder what I can do to get there. Oh, holy smokies, I'm so far behind. So I'm back on Act 1 in the normal quest. Ugh.
Maybe Kabam supports the Yankees.
It could be possible. I can see that happening.
I'm pretty sure they're Canadian based, so.
DMR News says Sly got banned because he was flirting in global chat. Yikes.
Oh, the rumors. The
Oh,
rumors.
it's going crazy. The craziness. Let's see if it's...
Whatever happened to Chid?
The last I saw, he was over in another channel hanging out for a few. I think he was mad at me that he didn't get the call. I didn't notice it until too late, so... Hopefully he forgives me. Maybe he went to sleep. I don't know.
Thank you, Veritas. I see you, man.
Yep. And again, guys, we do appreciate everybody that's come in, hung out, and helped us take care of the channel. All the support, whether it's views, donations, all those things have been massive, and we greatly appreciate it. We can't say thank you enough for all the help you guys have done. And it's been great. So, look who it is. We got R31 saying, "What's up, Slicer? And what the heck is going on?" Not much, man. We're just kind of sitting here chilling. All right. Oh, let's see what we got here. We'll continue moving down through this. Bill's with those cool shades. Good seeing you, R31. Again, we appreciate it. Gonna hit an ad. Send out that lovely ad, guys. Feel free to watch it, hang out with it, click it. Bill saying join an alliance. You know, I guess I really should. Somebody sent me a couple of them. Tell you what, let me beat Spider-Gwen. And by me beat Spider-Gwen, I mean, let me get the auto fight to kill Spider-Gwen here. Kevin says, join my line. You know what, Kevin? Let me go hit that up. As soon as I'm done here, I'll go click and see what happens. R31 says, what happened to your account? It got banned, brother. I got the ban hammer. Omar's saying, I got kabammed. I got kabanned. Banned I did get. Again, always go check out my stream from last night. It's all there concerning the ban. Alright. Frankly Legion. Dun dun dun. Go. Alright. I am in there, Kevin. I didn't really read it, but there we go.
Oh, man, now there's all these requirements I have to do.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Alright. Let's get to work on this. Oh, I got... Can I do these things yet? I don't even know. That goes to show you how much I pay attention. Slicem, what about the monthly calendar rewards? You're missing 2,000 shards, 5-star.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it happens. I'm not too overly worried.
He got plenty of shards. Trust me.
Let's see. I'm curious. Is it on the last day? So it's on the last day. So 28. There's what, 31 days in the month. So there's 7 days remaining. So everybody got banned on day like 24. So yeah, I'll miss that one. I'll still get Nebula again. I'll still get my T4B. So I'll still pick up a couple of them. No big deal. Sam says, Sly, did you just join the clan? I joined something. Omar saying banned for asking for nudes on the game. No, that wasn't it.
That was last time.
Yeah. Look, hey. Rai said, okay, so Rai got a message stating that he did the exploit. They did take the sig levels from his Venom, but they let me keep all alphas. So strange. I'm not even going to touch on that. That's my problem with with it all to begin with. So
Yeah, like what did you get to keep? What did they take from somebody else that they didn't take from you?
yeah,
all that stuff.
how do you know that it's actually been done right? You don't. So. I wouldn't say welcome. All right.
Anthony's gone, ain't he?
Yep, I just heard him hang up.
Oh, okay. You probably want to go find Chid.
He could be out there looking for Chid. There's very good odds of it. DMR News saying top 7% in the global chat flirting. Dang, Slice. I was in that top 7%, man. What can you say? Adam Marco says you'll get the important stuff. SlycemGaming. Yeah, more than likely. I'm not too worried. Kevin says read the Alliance chat. Mr. Saying hey, or there's yeah. Look at you. You're right there live, man. You're on the screen. Rain says at Frojo, Blue Jays are in last place and the Sox are in first. Sly's ban lifts when the Sox go back to Toronto. Coincidence? Peter says, I didn't get banned. I got enough to open my 5-star with the exploit, and they let me keep it all. LOL. What do you... yeah. Rai says they took 48 sig levels from my Venom. They took 18k PHC shards, 8k 3-star shards, but they left my T4 shards, my 4-star shards, and the 7 alphas I got from it. So I don't know what to say about that. I say it was worth exploiting. Sadly, I mean, don't get me started. Omar, SlycemGaming, can you keep the resources you get from the bugs? Or are they going to remove it? From my understanding, they remove everything.
Have we heard of anyone getting permanent banned?
Supposedly, yes. There were some permanent bans. Mainly because multiple offenses.
Yeah, like 200 is what I heard.
No. Like, it's not your first time exploiting the game.
Oh, okay. I thought it meant like that you did it so many times. They decided, yeah, you went too far.
No, I don't think so.
So if I would have exploited it this time, I probably would have got permanent banned. Is what you're saying? Because I did it the last time this same glitch happened.
Sure, I kind of doubt it. I doubt that they keep it that far back.
Yeah, it was like a year or so ago.
Yeah. Sam says so far he has all of his. R31 saying, don't worry, Slice, we will always support you with the big thumbs up. Hey, man, I appreciate it. And again, thanks everybody for coming in, supporting the channel, supporting my guys. Again, we all greatly appreciate it, you know. Rice said, yeah, some guy got perm banned. He had gotten like 40 T4 basics and a lot of 5-star shards, etc.
See, the dude spent $300. They made $300 on him exploiting the glitch. They banned him, and they made $300.
Yeah. Kind of bogus. You want to kick him?
Until he goes to Google or Apple and gets his money back.
Yeah. Well, Kabam still will probably keep it, so... Bill, Slice him. Did you get kicked out of your alliance? Nope, still in the alliance. Last I checked, still hanging out there. So here we go.
Wow, I can't believe they didn't kick you.
Well,
I guess maybe if you're 1 out of the 30, but if there was like 5 or 6 in one alliance, I've heard of a couple alliances like completely fell apart because of this.
Wow, we had 2, myself and Bulldog. So yeah, no, I'm still there.
So Bulldog got a 7-day ban as well?
Yippers.
After he took his own break right before it. Wow.
Yep. So, Mike says Slice going to get kicked from Alliance due to inactivity. I don't think so.
Watch the ban comes off and then they kick him.
If they do, they do. Believe me, I can figure things out. So yeah, there I am, still hanging out there. The uncollected hanging out. My Spider-Man Stark and Hands looking awesome.
The real deal, y'all.
Adam Marco said technically he spent 500 and an extra 200 running LOL after the exploit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. A
Oh,
Willow
wow.
says we're pretty nice in Team Awesome. Yeah, I agree. So, it's been an interesting ride. I'm curious to see. I'm ready to get my my account back so I can take a look at it and see what we got. Bill's saying join a better alliance, man. Dude, if I join any other alliance at this point in the game, the only other alliance I would ever join is if I actually decided to not be lazy and open a SlycemGaming alliance that would tie in with everything else, to which it would be an alliance that I'd look to push top 300 for the T4CCs. It would be tied into a lot of other things. And it would be unique. It would be different, but it would be ran right, and it would be tons of fun. But it would be something a little bit different. So the only way I'm moving is if I decide to crack open my own alliance. And right now, that's, it's just not something that's
It's
feasible.
not possible right now. You're banned.
Correct. Right now, I can't even say hi to myself on there, so... Mike says, all good, mate. You might have a spot in mind if you're up for an 11 mil alliance. I appreciate it. And again, like I said, if I did anything, I would just look at probably starting a SlycemGaming alliance and build it from there. R31 says, does it filled with a noob account? LOL. It's just slow. I mean, the problem is here's the deal. My main account is not that old. I mean, it's old. Don't get me wrong. It's a really old account. But I really just came back to the game. I came back to the game in November, and I had done the easy stuff already. So now it's kind of like I don't want to go back and redo it. So like even as I'm sitting here, I have time. I got energy refills. I got all this stuff. I don't want to. I don't want to go back through it all. It's just kind of like ugh. So, Rain 1986 saying good life equals a win. Red Sox win. Get off from work. Sit and watch SlycemGaming with the wife and new baby girl while playing MCOC. You guys are so much fun to watch, but you got to run. Dude, Rain, I appreciate it. Tell the family we said hey. It's awesome anytime something like that's coming up. So I hope you have a good one, man. It's super late your time, but take care, enjoy, and thanks for stopping in, man. Again, if anybody's new, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like, share it, let us know. So. Bill says, start your own alliance and I'll join you, man. Adam Marco, that's what Autofight's for. Yeah, no, I agree. And at this point, I'm just kind of letting my energy come back up. Ooh, I got an alliance. I forget I can ask for help now. That's kind of what I'm doing, so.
Right. Unfortunately, you can't, pick your Uber driver. It's, against the law or something. You have to put it in the app, and it sends it to whoever the closest Uber is. Sorry, bro.
Bill says, start your own alliance. I'll join you, man. I tell you what, Bill. As soon as I get the things up in place, I'll send you the way to go. And if I ever decide to actually do it, you can be on the list. And then I'll go through the list and decide who or what we decide to bring in, and so on and so forth. But it would be different. So I'll let you know if I even start thinking that direction. I will announce it first here on my stream, so anybody that's been great supporters of the stream that would qualify would be able to make it happen. Bill says in 131 hours you'll make it.
Right, that is correct. That would work.
There he goes. He says working the system. Ooh, can I claim these? I don't know that I can. Oh, Smokies I can. Sweet. Claiming easy goodies. Oh, those were the solo events. Alright, we got completion going on in Alliance Quest. Summer. Let's go see what I can do to help these guys out. Bill saying, okay, thanks, man. A Willow says Aussies can choose their Uber.
Interesting.
Rice says he's in Arizona, so you may want to get going.
Ugh. That would have to be one expensive Uber ride for me to make that, man.
It would be massive. What's up, Steven? Good seeing you. Axel says, start an alliance with Bulldog, Frojo, and me as a co-leader, and we would be the best alliance, even better than MMX. I like that attitude, though spending is hard to keep up with. Whew. Leonardo, yeah, I did. I thought I saw you in the stream the other day, but if not, here you go, man. If you want to hear about my band, there's the link. That's my stream from last night. It's right there at the beginning, so you don't have to go searching for it. It tells you all about my band and how I feel, so. Sam says, hasn't been a good week for SlycemGaming. Frojo loses job. Guys get banned. Anthony back on. No, he's not.
The chair loses the league.
What's next? The chair loses the league. Luckily the chair doesn't have any legs. It's just got that one pillar with all the wheels. Now it could lose a wheel, which could be really bad. R31 saying, just play Candy Crush, Slice. Ugh, there's so many other things I really need to do.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go, man.
All right, brother. I'm getting ready to probably head out of here as well here before long. We're on that 3-hour mark. I try to keep these around that 2-hour mark, and as you can tell, I have nothing to do because, well, my account is such a noob account. So.
All right, guys. I'm out of here. I'll be back on soon. Maybe tomorrow night. I got some war videos I got to edit. So.
Sweet. Let me know,
we'll
brother.
See. There's a possible hurricane heading this way too, so who knows what's gonna happen.
Keep me in the loop.
Alright guys, I'm out of here.
See you, Frojo.
Alright, bye.
Alright guys, and also don't forget, tomorrow I am going to be streaming during the day. So my goal is to try and get things ready to go. My goal is to start getting a little bit of the daytime going. Get some daytime streams going so we can help out. DMR says, but you got units. I do. At this point, I'm just kind of letting them sit there, DMR. I got tons of energy refills. The account's been full of energy refills. Whenever I started this account, I thought I was originally going to try and take it and catch my other account. That was my thought when I first opened it. And then I made a couple solid pulls and some 4-stars, and the other account started running away, and so it just never made sense to make the change. So now it's just kind of been a long forgotten one. I tried to log in every day for the calendar, and then I forgot multiple days, so I was like, oh, screw it. I'm not even going to mess with this secondary account. So it's been sitting here just kind of dormant. Just kind of hanging out. I really kept it only because of the name. That way nobody could still slice them. So that's really the only reason the account even still exists. But it's coming in handy now. It's doing its job, which was give me something to do whenever I had downtime. So, all right. And again, I do appreciate all the support and all the help you guys give us. You know, nice to seeing you guys always coming out, watching the channel, helping us continue to make a good, solid system and program. You know, we're going to be working our goal. Oh, there's Paul. Hey, Paul, what's up? That's one of Team Awesome's members. Great player, amazing guy. Doesn't get much better than Paul. Excellent to have around. So good seeing you, Paul. But yeah, so at this point, you know, it's our goal is to try and start introducing streaming a little more during the day. So if for some reason it works out better to watch us during the day, we should have somebody from SlycemGaming streaming during the daytime hours. My goal will be to do it as often as I can. But we'll see how that goes. Adam Marcos says what you should do is put that account on an Android device, so he can't spend money and have your stepson play. He wouldn't enjoy playing it. I don't trust him with the account. He won't play it. He likes other games. I mean, we're just different in that aspect. He's all about like he's got some shark game that he plays. He kind of goes through games pretty quick. Once it starts to get hard, he'll quit. So, alright, we got 6 days to beat this. I think I can do that in 6 days. It's almost like name that tune. I think I can beat that in X amount of time. So we'll see. Bill, I'm in the United States. I'm actually down in Missouri of the United States. So, R31 saying change the title for a while to Noob Gaming. Thanks, R31. I thought we were friends. Yeah, Anna Marco, believe it or not, my dog does a pretty good job too, because the paws activate the touch screen. So I usually just let him bounce around on it, or let my puppy bounce around. I could probably get some kills. Yeah, no, I think my daughter's pretty hilarious. Already she goes and grabs the PS3 controller and runs around with that. So I'm afraid of what it's going to be. Paul is saying, finally made it join live stream, 9 a.m. here. Hey, well, thanks for coming, man. Dude, it's awesome to have you here. It's always a pleasure when I have anybody from any of my alliance in the past ever show up. It's just thank you for the support. I really, really appreciate it. So that's awesome, man. Thank you. Leonardo Sly, is that an account like an account you just left there? It's actually newer than my old account. I made this whenever I made SlycemGaming, and it's just kind of been sitting around. So it's actually older than, or it's newer than my original account. I just kind of quit playing it altogether. So, hey, what's up, GGG? He says, wait, you got banned. Here, let me show the video again. There's the link to the video explaining my ban. Feel free to check it out, come on back, or just hang out and watch it on the side. Either way. Bill says, later, Slice. Hey, take care, Bill. Thanks for stopping in. Bill, by the way, where are you from? Since you're asking where I'm from, where are you from? And we appreciate all the support, Bill. Frojo34 Jr. Hey, Slice, did they ban you? Them jerks. Yep, they banned me. 7 days. 7 excruciating days. Hey, not a problem, G3. 3G. Oh, I'll call you 3G. There you go. Or I'm gonna get that all crisscrossed. So, yeah, Leonardo, it's an account that I've had. So you're from the UK, okay? So you're looking at it's about 8 a.m. there, right, Bill? I think you're about 6 hours ahead of me. So, oh, nice, Cali. New York City in the house. Let's go Yankees. Oh, DMR. I knew I liked you and hated you all in one. Ugh. Leonardo, I was just playing Warmax a minute ago. I can play it for about 10 minutes before I just want to beat my head in the wall. Just too much repetitiveness. Or just kind of whatever. R31 saying 7 days to die. LOL. Hopefully I don't die in the meantime. It'd be great if I could survive it. I've got this secondary account to keep me from going through withdrawals. So I think I'll make it. I may try remembering what it's like to have a real life for a little bit, but even if I put exploit, they're still gonna say, "Wait a minute, what exploit?" Or how'd you get banned? It never fails. Kevin saying, Slice, you should play both of these accounts. I probably should, but it would require me to play a lot, and unfortunately, I barely get to play enough to play my main account. the only upside to me is typically on my main account, I'm going to take care of whatever's got to get done. My AQ line will always get cleared. My Alliance War line pretty well always gets cleared, except for this last war. I won't touch on that one. I'm about threw my phone out into the field. Basically, I tried a new champion in Alliance War. I probably shouldn't have done that. It was late at night. That didn't help. So it was just all around a bad situation. Not paying attention to my item use and jacked up. So Italian Joe says, "Did I hear Yankees? You heard him. You heard him. Ugh, Yankees. Yankees." And just so you guys know, we're at 968 subscribers. Guys, listen, we're 32 subscribers away. Do me a favor, make sure everybody you know knows about the stream. Tell them to come in, check it out. Tell them to watch us. Hit that like button, subscribe button. Leonardo says, if you go too much in the real world, Slice 'em, you won't come back to the MCOC community. No, man, I'm pretty well stuck here. If anything, I'll pick up a couple other games that I'll start streaming, which was kind of my goal the entire time. My goal was to actually have multiple games. You'll notice it's SlycemGaming, not Slice. I'm playing MCOC. It's Let's Talk Games. So, yeah. Haitian says, I'm available to discuss the Nerf Brian Grant movement if you want, Slice 'em. But did Brian Grant finally end his deal for the night? Now you make it over here? Am I just second fiddle here, Haitian? Is that the way it works now? You got him to unban you from Brian? Give me a second. Dude, if you want to jump on the call for real, let me know. Shoot me a message in the Line app, and we'll get you in here. Even though you were cheating on me with your first lover. Adam Marco, LO at the dry heat whenever you say Yankees. Ugh, yeah. Ugh. Ugh, how much is there left? Alright, we'll burn a full refill. Screw it. Adam Marco saying, for shame at Haitian. Haitian, I'm waiting on the Line app. You send me a message. Let's get you in there. Yeah, Mike's got a good point. Guys, don't forget to tune in to Slice 'em stream tomorrow for Solitaire. Right. R31 says, seconds are better than thirds, Slice. Good point. I agree. I guess it's better to be second than none. I'll take it. I don't have much choice. Oh. Alright. Haitian, are you there? What are you doing? Did you get lost? Can you not find my name? Leonardo says, what's the Nerf Brian Grant movement? You would have to ask Refugee. That is all him. That's it's a phrase that he's been saying since like 12-0. I couldn't tell you the background behind it or where it started, but he's definitely been all about it. Tomorrow it's going to be Elder Scrolls, so you'll probably... Oh, look at Haitian. Been here all night shooting the breeze with the old smoke man. Uh-huh. I see. Alright, well, fine. We'll let you off the hook, Haitian. what was we talking about? Oh, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow will be. Tomorrow's gonna be Elder Scrolls. That's again the game that Last Spartan, who was the top supporter from last week, that's what he decided to go with. Haitian saying, I will call in one of these days, though, to torment Tony Dola. Oh, yeah. Smoke Man saying that it's what we do. Did you guys work out your alliance merger? Now I'm curious. I know that's what you've been working on. Yeah, Bulldog did get banned as well. So it was me and Bulldog. We both got 7-day bans. Not exactly ideal, but R31 says DC Legends is waiting for you, Slice. I don't think I'm the hero they need. I just don't think I'm the hero they need. Oh. So yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow during the day I will be more of a sister. Okay, makes sense. Tomorrow I am going to be streaming during the day. If you can come out and support it, I would greatly appreciate it. Excuse me. I'd greatly appreciate it if any of you guys can make it out for tomorrow's stream during the day. The goal is just simply to continue growing the stream. And hopefully you guys can help out with that so people can see, people in the channel, people in the chat, and get to see what SlycemGaming is all about. We don't hardly ever get to stream during the daytime, so we're getting ready to make a conscious effort to make sure we've got somebody streaming during the daytime to give you guys what you're looking for. So, Mike says, Slycem and Bulldog, the bad boys of the community. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? Anna Marco says, I tested out that Injustice 2. The play movement is slow as heck. Cool super specials, though. Oh, well, cool super specials. That's where it's at. R31 says, haha, bad boys, bad boys. Yep. Dr. Z Mobile Expert Pro says, is this your second account? It is, Dr. Z. Drunk with Jesus says, is it worth saving 5-star shards for featured champs? Or just try for a regular crystal? It depends on where you're at there, Drunk. Depends on what you're looking to do. Depends on how many 5-stars you have. There's a lot of things to weigh into when you start looking at that. The direction that the game is going, if you have a lot of 5-stars, normally the answer is to save them and go for the featured. However, we do know 6-star champions are going to start coming out. With that being said, if you've got a bunch of 5-stars already, duping a 5-star is not a bad thing now. So at that point, I think you could easily start focusing on opening regular crystals and trying to start duping after the 30th, which is when the shards start coming out for the 6-stars. So, hey, Leonardo, take care, buddy. Good night. Thanks for stopping in again, man. Again, I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate everybody coming in and supporting the stream. Uh-oh, I got a new subscriber. Who we got here? Dr. Z, Mobile Expert Pro, saying, hey, I like it. Let me hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it, man. R31 says, did you hear about the new Alliance War map? Yeah, actually, if you go back and watch this stream, we talk about it a couple different times. What we think it's going to bring to the game, what some things that needs to be improved. There's a lot of neat stuff coming, and there's a lot of stuff that makes me wonder. It's still a toss-up. We don't know what we're going to get out of it, and I'm hoping great things. That's the hope. The hope is that they bring it, they do it right, and that we get a great redo on something that is fun and exciting. It has been a part of the game and people look forward to. And as long as they do it right, I think it's going to be a great thing and we can enjoy it. And it'll bring a whole new experience to what we're used to. So that's what I hope for. Now, will I get that? Who knows? I'm going to hope for it. Excuse me. Ooh. Alright. Did you hear about the new Alliance War map? Oh, yeah. Just answer that, so. What is up with this non-bleed sense? Don't they know I got Nightcrawler? Alright. So we're close to finishing this out, and it'll be 100% on this first part of the normal quest line, so. After that, maybe I'll get into, well, I got 6 days. I might have enough time to get into the heroic, and at that point we'll see how good my gameplay is without all my masteries in here. And as you can see, this is my secondary account. It is just kind of a very rough, raw account. Masteries aren't set up really. I haven't really focused on leveling anybody. So, probably what I should do is focus in on leveling up that Nightcrawler. If I get Nightcrawler and King Groot up just a little bit more, I think those two will be able to run a large chunk of the maps that I'm going to need to do. And never really have to pay attention, so. Drunk saying, if the map is bigger, is it still 10 players per map? Yeah, it's still 10 players per map. It's still the same amount of defenders is what they're saying. So right now, it's all going to stay the same. We don't know what this bigger map means. We don't know if it's, you know, is there going to be ambushes inside war? What's going to happen? We don't know. Is it going to be where you have to be a little more strategic with your defensive placing? That would be interesting, where you know you got an extra 20 nodes. Those nodes are going to be left empty. You better figure out how to make sure your defense defends them. You know, I don't know. There's definitely definitely a lot to find out. And again, excuse me, getting late here. I wanted to complete this, which I just did. Some more units, some gold, some ISO. So there you go. Alright, Smokeman says, why make the map bigger if you have the same amount of defense? I don't understand that. I don't know. And again, we don't know. We're not going to know. We have no idea. You know, we're going to hope that they bring something exciting, some new exciting element to the game. Correct, they're adding portals, they're adding new nodes. But what will that mean for us in our defenses? I'm not real sure yet. And nobody is. We have no idea what they're going to do. We just know that they're going to be doing it. Oh, scare me there. What do we got here? That's weird. Here I am looking around the map. Let's see if I can catch it up here. Yeah, they're trying to bring diversity. I thought I had a new subscriber or a donation, but I didn't see it pop up. If you sent in something and I missed it, let me know and I'll make sure that I get it up on the screen for you. Again, I apologize. I heard it tee off in my ear, but I didn't see it, so interesting. Refugee says the movement is a way of life. It's the happy Nerf Brian Grant lifestyle, and you too can be part of this movement. Hey Marcus, what's up? He's saying, yo, Slicem bro, how does it go? It's going, man. Getting close to wrapping down. I'm just burning down some energy. trying to get as much done as I can, so letting auto fight take care of it. Oh, there you go. Drunk with Jesus, thanks for the subscribe button, man. Do me a favor, hit the like button, and if you don't care, hit that share it with people, let them know that you're in here. Again, we're pushing towards that 1,000 subscriber mark, getting really close. Yeah, we're setting 970, so 30 subscribers away, guys. I set in the 960s for like the past 2 nights. Drove me crazy. It's been the first time in a long time that we haven't seen an increase in subscribers. So do us a favor, get out there, tell people about us, let them know I'm out here. And again, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming in the middle of the day. So Dr. Z says, did you take advantage of the exploit? I did. Matter of fact, Doc, there is the link to my stream from last night. Feel free to go check it out. I feel like I do a good job of explaining my thoughts on it all. If it's confusing or you're not sure about what the heck I'm saying, come back and let me know. I'll be happy to tell you all about it. And again, thanks for subscribing, Doc Z. Same with you, Drunk with Jesus. I do appreciate it. So again, tomorrow we're going to be streaming live in the middle of the day. Come in, make sure you check it out, hang out, chat. The more you guys can help me out, the better. I appreciate it. Again, we're starting to make that push as we move towards the next step in what we want to do here at SlycemGaming. So we've got a couple things coming down the pipeline. Some of it I'm working on a little harder than I was, trying to get it ready to go for multiple reasons. Other pieces of it are just kind of still hanging out. So again, I got a lot of work still to do tonight. So as soon as the stream goes down, I will still be here. So, Smoke Man, is it the day stream going to be Skyrim, or is it tomorrow night? Tomorrow night, because tomorrow during the day I'm going to have to be yanking computers or TVs, and I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do to make sure I get this stream ready to go. So I think I'm going to be able to bring, if nothing else, I'll steal one of my TVs, bring my PlayStation and everything down here next to the computer so I can play, mirror my screen over to my computer, or just push it so I can watch the chat and play all at the same time. I don't know. I'll get it figured out tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be a fun day for me. I got a lot of stuff to do on top of figuring out how I'm going to set up for this new stream tomorrow night. So, and I want to run a test on it tomorrow as well. So, a lot to be done. A lot to be done. R31 says, "How about a new title, Exploit Gaming?" Sure. I mean, that's exactly what I did. So, you know, I'm not running from it, I'm not hiding from it. And again, you can go watch my stream from yesterday. I'll tell you exactly how I feel about it and why I did it, and what I hope comes out of it. You know. So, Mike saying there should be a new title as well, Exploit Gaming. Haters. No, I'm just teasing. Alright. Jeez, I forget how hard it is to burn this energy off when you're doing 1 energy per square. Nope, almost done. So again, if anybody's got any questions or anything, now's a great time. Again, just kind of waiting to get out of here, finishing this energy up, and then we'll be getting ready to head out. So thanks everybody for coming in, hanging out, chatting, being a part of the stream. I appreciate all the support and all the donations. We greatly appreciate it all. If you have any questions for us about any of it, please don't hesitate. Feel free to reach out to us. That's what we're here for. So, Haitian says, I think a better question maybe might be, what didn't he do at Arconan? But then you would have to join the movement to find out. Tune in to Slycem every night to find out if I've called in to reveal the answer. Dun dun dun. When will Refugee join the call? How much will he tell us? Only you can find out by tuning in here live at SlycemGaming. Marcus saying, everybody go spam Kabam on Twitter. If anything, if you should do anything, I'm going to be... Look, I need to do a better job of making sure I constantly post stuff on Twitter. I'm horrible about this, so do me a favor if you're a part of the YouTube line group or you got me as a friend on there. If I don't post anything on Twitter throughout the day, send me a message, send me an idea, tell me something to do, and I'm going to post it on Twitter. I'll make sure you get a shout out, and I just need to get used to doing it. I tend to forget I have the program, so... Smokeman says, I do like that Act 4 is dropping to 2 per square rather than 3. That's a huge difference. You know, and it's frustrating because I did it when it was 3. But I'm glad they're changing it. Kevin's saying, whoop whoop. R31, I think I'd be a bit frosty if I got banned. It's too tedious to start another account again. I agree with you there. I don't know that I would start a whole other account if I got permanent banned. Temp ban is what it is. If I got a permanent ban, I would try to play with this account. If I couldn't handle it, I'd just have to start playing different games, and hopefully you guys would still like me. Marcus says, post a video how you love the Yankees. Okay, Marcus. Now see, here it is. I thought we were friends. I thought we were starting to get to that level where we could respect one another, and then you got to go out here and do something like that. Oh, is it just for that week, Smoke? Still, that's a big difference. And that's still a pretty big, hefty difference, so. Alright. Oh, I totally forgot I was waiting to hit fight. So a week worth of energy being 2 rather than 3. That's a pretty big boost. That's a pretty big jump. Especially when you go look at how many nodes there are. Act 4 is just forever long. Forever long. So, yeah. R31 says, just do some cosplay videos with a nice dress. Thanks, R31. Again, I thought we were friends. Smokeman says, hey, can you edit your Yankee week of Twitter together and put it on YouTube? I probably could. You know, I didn't think about that. Yeah. Marcus, LMO, how about a video of how you loved the Red Sox? You know, I could probably do something like that. That's, you know. I need to just start doing something. I know that. So I can hang out with you guys. You guys can see, get to see me more. Yay! And just, again, be able to chat with you guys. I enjoy this community. I enjoy what we've built here. I got some great group of folks that just hang out and chat. So I'm going to make it my mission to do a better job of getting on the Twitter and making sure some stuff goes out. So if you get ideas, again, hit me up on Twitter. Tweet me. Tweet at me. Whatever it is you do on there, try to get me going. Not going to hurt my feelings. More content, man. No, I know. I got to get more content out. Believe me. I've got some pretty interesting crystal openings coming up. Once my main account is back available. So those will come out here before too long. So I've got some stuff coming. I know I need to do a lot more. I know I need to do a lot more content and get things out. So the Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. Tweet, tweet. Smokeman, do we get the weekly meeting stream of you ripping your crew at work? No. No, I can't do that one. You know what? Maybe I'll post a deal or two from work this week if we're slow or busy. Maybe I'll get a photo or two of what's going on around my lovely work. Smoke Man says, when you write with a bird, it's called a tweet. Tweet, tweet. Alright. And again, things are calming down here, so we're getting ready to kill the stream. Again, guys, I'm going to be on live tomorrow during the day. I do have some projects going on, so hopefully I will get to announce some of those coming up here in the near future. R31 says, your streams are always entertaining. That's why I enjoy it. Well, dude, man, I do appreciate it. I know you guys always do a good job of coming in and supporting me in the stream. So, again, I just want to say thanks. It does mean a lot to me. I can't say thank you enough to you guys. You've done a great job. And we've built a very solid subscriber base in a short time span. And that's not because of me. It's because of you guys telling people, you guys coming in and hanging out, and you know, helping me showcase my channel. So, you know, I again, I greatly appreciate it. So thank you all so very much. Again, we're gonna burn this last bit of energy, and then I am out of here. So if you guys want to jet, hey, go at it. I understand. If not, I'm gonna be sitting here for like 8 more moves. 7 now. We're running down. Gotta whoop up here on Black Widow real quick. I do need to still decide what I'm gonna do with this Yankee hat. It's still sitting here. I mean, I could burn it. You know, we could have a YouTube video of it going up in flames. You know, I could put it on a post and let it be on the firing range. Or there was a mention of, you know, autographing it and mailing it out. So I'm up to all those. So what's up, Zane? He says, is this a 24-hour stream? No, Zane, I am 3 hours into it, and I'm getting ready to kill it. So, Smoke Man, anyone else picking up where Sly leaves off? No, I don't have anybody today. The goal, though, is, guys, to have a couple of our team members getting some streams up. It won't be quite 24 hours right away, but we are working towards bringing a more stable stream, I guess. So our goal is to bring a more stable, consistent streaming option where we'll have people streaming the whole time. So again, it'll all really just run out to what I can do to incentivize these guys and make it worth doing. So we'll see what I can make happen. You know, that's my goal, and hopefully that we can build enough viewers, enough subscribers, and get it so that you know, it's worth doing. So 6Z says, glad I can catch you playing live. No, LOL. I understand streaming is hard. You know, it's not that it's hard. It's just getting everything set up. Veritas says, auction off what to do with the hat and donate proceeds to Save Frojo Fund. R31, get Kabam Mike to sign the hat. He may not like me a whole lot right now. You know, who knows? And again, almost done with all this energy. Smoke Man saying, Sly, sign it, pick a sub at random. We might do that. Again, I've had a lot of thoughts and ideas. I don't know that signing it means much. Like, first off, I got to come up with an autograph for SlycM. I've never signed anything as SlycM yet, so that's going to be step one. To figure out how I want to write that out. So we'll see. It would be cool to do. It would be really odd and funny. I'm not gonna lie. Just sitting here thinking about it cracks me up. So who knows? But where are we at? Let's see. if I did it, I'd do it at 1,000 subscribers. So we got 30 subscribers to go before I have to really think about it. So I got a little ways. There's a little bit of time here. So 6Z, 6, where are you from? For you to just not be catching me at 2 in the morning my time. I gotta figure you're overseas somewhere. I'm just curious. Uh-oh. Last part of my energy, and then I am out of here. He said, hope Frojo is okay, says Marcus. You know, he was on the stream earlier tonight. He's got a couple things he's trying to figure out. You know, Frojo's pretty resilient. I want to believe he'll be okay. You know, we talked about doing something with the stream. But again, in order to make something like that happen, we got to get the stream to grow really fast. So if you guys want to do your best, do me a favor. Okay, so you're doing schooling abroad in India. Oh, that's cool. Do me a favor. You know, tell as many people as you can. Spread the word. The bigger we can grow the stream and the channel, you know, the more viable it is for someone like Frojo to be here a lot more often. You know, even same with myself. The more we grow, the more likely we can continue to maybe bring a little more stuff to the table. So tell as many people as you can. Help us out. Again, it's a race. So R31 says, do you know anything about the next event, Quest Sly? I don't know anything. It looks like it's going to be an Inhumans event. It looks like the rumor I've heard is that Kingpin has kidnapped Lockjaw, the teleporting dog, for the Inhumans, and that's really about all we know, or that I've heard. So that's it, man. All right, guys. Again, hey, what's up, Aaron? Good seeing you, buddy. Sorry you catch me as I'm heading out. 2:30 in the morning. I got a lot of work to do still on a couple side projects. I'll be around. You can hit me up on the Line app, but no, I really don't want to sit here and stream me while I sit here and pounding keys on my keyboard. Working on a couple things. So I'll be around. Feel free to hit me up. Let me know if you have any questions. And tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to be doing an early stream and maybe a midday stream and then a late night stream. We're also going to hope, I know Anthony, I think, is going to stream tomorrow, I believe. So he'll be streaming live here at SlycemGaming as well. Also, we could be having Bulldog tomorrow. So tomorrow could be a very, very busy day for SlycemGaming. So be ready to jump on, catch us, hang out with us, chat with us, and tell people all about us. Send them our way. Don't forget, if you do get a chance to catch Bulldog or Anthony, just don't forget, they're new to streaming as far as on the platform. So give them some slack, help them out, and bring as many people to that channel as you can. So, all right, guys. Again, thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, Willow said you done messed up. Hey, Ron. I'm so confused, Willow. But all right, man. Well, like I said, I'm heading out of here. I got some work to do. I'm gonna be. Oh, hey, I got it. Never mind, Aaron. So yeah, I'm gonna be around. Hit me up on the line chat if you want to talk. Outside of that, y'all take it easy. And again, I do greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you all. Take care.